Hello everyone. Let me just pause my music because it's all I could hear. So yeah, today I'm playing Best Served Cold, which is like a prohibition times serving drinks and solving crimes kind of thing. So I went, move my microphone out the way briefly. I've gone Bartender Cosplay. Very simple cosplay, very closet cosplay. So like you're probably not gonna be able to see it in the end if we go this way. We can't actually see it. So I've had to cover up like a logo, because this is an apron from somewhere my partner used to work. Because it's the only black apron that I've got. I used to have more, but I got rid of all of my like chef's clothes and stuff. Yeah, I've also, he doesn't know, but I'm assuming he won't care. I've also borrowed his tie. Just for today. I'm also standing up. Standing up. Mostly because I think it's actually better for me to stand up. But secondly, must get in character. Bartenders don't sit down, do they? So yeah, we'll see how long this lasts. My cat Calcifer is happy because now he gets my chair the whole time. So he's happy at least. And we're gonna hope that I don't need to answer the door today. We're gonna hope. What I was gonna do, was like was like with eyeliner, put like a little like Prohibition era like kind of mustache on, and I thought no, I'm not doing that because we can guarantee the day I do that is the day I have to answer the door. So we're not doing that. Also, this is not part of the cosplay whatsoever, but I got myself a little like crochet sprout thing from Etsy. You can't see it because I'm standing up, but I don't have my lights on, to be honest. I don't know if they'll, I don't know if you'll be able to see them because I don't know how far up I put them. Wow. Yeah, they're mostly like down here for when I'm sat down. But yeah, that's what I'm doing today. I've got my little pen here. No notepad. So if you actually order something, I can't actually write it down. But there you go. Because I don't. It would have been good if there was like a little pocket here, and that I could have put like a little like notebook in there, and the pen. But no. But yeah, hopefully, even with my microphone there, I wonder if I can bring it down a little bit. I've no idea if you're still going to be able to hear me okay. Probably not. I'm just like, I want you to be able to see the effort that I put into my costume, my cosplay. But yeah, I'm assuming this is going to start a new game. So over on my YouTube, which I've put a link to in the Twitch chat. If you're already on YouTube, you're already there. Oh, you don't want the chair. You can have the chair. Now he doesn't want it. He's on his tree. You're not getting on my desk. That's a silly idea. Okay. That does mean I can move my fan a bit closer to me. Because it is what? Okay, now he's on the floor. I don't know. I don't know what he's doing. But yeah, I've played the demo of this. I just recorded it. I didn't stream it, and that's up on my YouTube channel as we speak. But because I had the idea to do this like cosplay thing, might be the first of many, maybe the only thing I ever do. But yeah, I wanted to stream it because I just think it'll probably be it's too long for a YouTube thing. I think I'm not. I don't know that like long series do that well on YouTube anymore. So the VOD will be there from the YouTube live, but yeah. So I think we should just get into it, shall we? Let's make some drinks. Tiny little barman in the corner. Oh my god. I think I'm a bit giddy today, and also I started late today because I was starting with a migraine this morning. And I do sometimes get a little bit giddy when I have a migraine. Don't know why. But I've taken painkillers and I was kind of waiting for them to kick in. That's why I'm a little bit late. And I was trying to ratchet out this apron. And also trying to remember how to tie a tie, which actually didn't take that long. I literally did it the first time. But I was like, I'll leave myself time in case I can look up how to tie a tie. But yeah, apparently having to wear a tie for, what, like 5 years at secondary school stays with you. This is the first time I've probably worn a tie since then, though, like, let's be fair. It has not served me well, that skill. So yeah, I sound a bit croaky and a bit, but I think it's part of the old migraine thing. But we'll see how we'll go. I should be fine. Now I think I moved my camera down. Potentially, I can't remember. We'll get into it and we'll see. We'll see. Also, when you open the game, the opening cutscene plays straight away. If you want to see that, that is in my YouTube video. Will you make your mind up where you're going? He's like jumping up on the tree and then jumping on the floor and then he's jumping on the chair and then he's on the floor. Yeah, I know you want attention, but like, there you go. You give him a little pat. There you go. There's your attention. There you go. Now settle, yeah? So yeah, you can't really, like, as far as I can tell, you can't pause it or anything, so I don't think it plays again. So yeah, bear in mind I've played about 2 hours of this already, so I won't skip anything, but oh no. Uh-oh. Also, when I stand up like this, it makes me fidget more, so we're just going to have to accept I'm going to fidget more. Oh, this painting is so good. Vincent's in a bad mood, no. So yeah, there's a lot of reading in this. I'm gonna say this right now. There's a lot of reading in this, so I might not be able to stream as long just because I'm gonna have to talk quite a lot. Right, and hopefully the music's at a good level that you can hear me over it. If not, let me know. So the hazy overhead lights in your speakeasy buzz to life as the bookshop above you closes for the day. So yeah, Vincent owns the bookshop above this, and he owns this as well. The bookshop owner and your landlord, Vincent, and I have no idea how to say his second name, so I won't. Rather than butcher it, I won't. What if I put my microphone out? No, you can't really hear me as well. Vincent takes a seat at the bar and begins mumbling to himself. I'm going to turn it down for myself. It's a little bit loud in my ear. What a day. Saran literature is providence bound in leather, but to my customers, my books may as well be doorstops. Everything alright? I could have drawn on a moustache like this. I could have, but it will be the day I have to answer the door, so perhaps not. I also was potentially going to borrow one of my partner's waistcoats, but I'd have had to like pin it in all sorts of places for it to fit me because he's a lot bigger than I am, and I don't want to do that to his waistcoat. And I don't have a waistcoat. I used to have one. in the old 2000s when like women wore waistcoats over like vest tops. That was the time to be alive. But I don't have it anymore, and I don't think it would fit even if I did. Clearly not. If I ordered a cart of fills and received just one of my customers, I would have gotten my money's worth. Wow. Damn. Well, we both know why I'm here. I need a drink, so dazzle me. What would you like? Some days your customers will be in a bad mood. Vincent is in a bad mood. This can also be caused by serving them a ruined drink, or by choosing dialogue options that upset or anger them. When a customer is in a bad mood, it is shown here in the bottom left. Or here. Yeah, you can see that. Can't quite see the tutorials, but like, I'd be putting my camera up and down all the time, I think, if I moved it. Thankfully, serving a customer their favourite drink will lift their spirits and cure their bad mood. In a bad mood, just have a drink. I also think this is quite funny, me playing this, because I don't drink and I haven't drank for quite some time. I did drink in the past and then I stopped. And I think it's been bar the odd drink when I wanted to sort of just try again to see if I was still not into it. I've not drank for years, basically. Press the serve button, or a little glass, in the bottom right to start making Vincent a drink. Customers will usually avoid discussing unpleasant topics when in a bad mood. You'll have to cure it before you can interrogate them, so get them drunk and they will tell you things. Noted. As you get to know your clients better, make sure to learn what their favourite drink is. You can always ask them what they like to get a hint. You lift a clean glass from the tray and place it on the table. Vincent perks up. Let's see if we can cheer you up. That's the spirit. Get it? That's the spirit. Okay. Vincent loves the Eastern Ruby, and we want to lift his spirits and cure his bad mood, so let's select Eastern Ruby in the list to start making his favourite cocktail. I remember this. To be honest, I might go through this a bit quicker, because I've done all of this before. I'll just skim, actually, just check I'm not missing anything. So yeah, you've got to follow the lines round. And you've got to keep going, because as soon as you start, like, a red thing comes after you and you've got to stay ahead of it. Ooh! God, nearly didn't get that. I got an achievement! Woo! Mix your first drink. Nice. Looks tasty. He's no longer in a bad mood. And he likes me. The more they like a certain drink you give them, the more their affection towards you increases. Their favourite drink will reward the most affection. Okay, if they don't like the drink that you've got, you results in fewer actions, so you can ask them like fewer questions in conversations. Or you can't show them as many clues, if I remember correctly. You know me too well, this is my favourite. When I was looking for a bartender to run this place, I hoped for someone as good as you, but didn't expect it. Look at me. Exceeding expectations. Especially with your background. This place could have become naught but cloudy moonshine and rough customers, yet you are already proving to be more than that. Supply lines for alcohol are fraught, so you'll have to adapt your drinks menu to circumstance, but a recent shipment of vodka from Rustalka came into my possession, and as such, some old classic cocktails are on the menu once more. Lucky me, I suppose. Anything else? Ah, yes, I nearly forgot. A friendly warning, perhaps? My favourite gentleman's club is abuzz with chat about a crackdown on speakeasies. Oh no, my job! My job! My companions have warned me that the local constabulary is looking to make an example of the flagrant lawbreakers. It sounds to me like I am already a flagrant lawbreaker in the past, potentially. Lawbreakers? I suppose that's what we are now. We've opened a bar during a prohibition, even if that prohibition is ridiculous. The law is the law. But what's legal and what's right are not always the same thing. I think I said this in the demo as well. I was like, that is true. That is true. The people of Sarah should not exchange freedom for safety. What if we get raided? It's unlikely they would target my establishment, and I have friends in the constabulary, but you should take precautions nonetheless. Try not to irritate anyone who might incriminate us, and don't compromise on drink quality. Okay. I'd imagine most speakeasies are brought down by dissatisfied customers with the loose tongues. Uh-oh. Just my apron. I always hated wearing aprons. And yeah. Yeah, I just always... I thought I was going to add something else to that, and I'm like, there's nothing more to add. I just always hated wearing aprons when I had to. I'll be careful. Good. You see, there's a reason I bring all this up. Oh. Vincent reaches into his inner coat pocket and pulls out a folded newspaper. He spreads it on the bar top so that you can read the heading, Speakeasy Guest Found Dead. Uh-oh. In the early hours of the morning, the body of an as of yet unidentified young woman was found in an alley off the Bukovi Boulevard. Bukovi police have since released a statement confirming that the crime took place outside a speakeasy, and that the proprietors, it's a hard word to say, proprietors, as well as several guests have been detained for questioning. I'm trying to work out the best place for my microphone when I'm stood up. This murder is almost certainly the latest in a string of crimes committed on and around the boulevard by the so-called Bukovi killer. We discovered last time when I was playing the demo that this text here is literally from here, because I was like squinting at this, like reading it, and I didn't need to, basically. Citizens are urged not to attend these illegal establishments for their own safety and to inform local law enforcement if they suspect any illegal activity is taking place. Got it. Don't get too bothered by all this tittle-tattle. I'm certain these murders are fabricated by puritanical bureaucrats on the city council. I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure about that. Doesn't that seem like a conspiracy theory? It does not. Are you sure? Kind of sounds like one. Greedy, joyless politicians are making sure this prohibition is enforced. They can spin tales of crime and murder if it's in their interest. I mean, true, but... You know a Saran politician is lying when his mouth is moving. Scoundrels are not above manufacturing a villain to scare the populace. He takes a long sip of his drink and sets it down on the table, his fingers nervously rattling on the glass. A murder at a speakeasy doesn't mean visiting one is dangerous, but I wonder if those who indulge in tabloid rumours can grasp that fact. I imagine the authorities will be paying closer attention to venues like ours. They think we offer safe haven to vagabonds and scoundrels, but all we want is to kindle the dying flames of conversation. I don't know. I want to sell drinks and get paid. Let's... Well, is that bad? Imagine their surprise when they see the depth and breadth of fine gentlemen and ladies who will frequent our establishment. It's a return of the word frequent. But heed my words, friend, and be on your guard. I will. We're on Bukovi Boulevard, so the locals are a mixed bag. Consider the customers carefully. My friends especially are people of culture and arts. There's no doubt in my mind that some shady characters will show up, but I'd imagine most will be harmless. I'd hope so anyway. Maybe. A mix of high and low society makes for a good blend. Honey and lemon, wine and cheese crackers, that sort of thing. Got it. Jokes aside, do be careful, bartender. I've invested a lot of money in this place, and while it's yours to use, I don't expect to be sweeping up eyeballs and teeth at the end of the night. Understood. One more thing, we both know this is your last chance. I went out on a limb to give you this opportunity, and I've turned a blind eye to your past troubles. Make sure those troubles stay in the past, and you keep your nose clean. I get it. If you follow my rules, you'll be under my protection, and I promise I'll keep you safe. One hand washes the other. We have a deal. Good, good. Thank you for the libations. I should return home. I hope business goes well tonight. I have work to get on with. Oh! I just meant I have... Oh my god, I put him in a bad mood. Alright. Sorry, dude. Christ. Sensitive much? I like this girl. Every day we'll bring a different group of customers. Big place. Look left and right. Yeah, so you can pan left and right. Click on them. Let's click on her. The mysterious woman. Energetic girl. I really like the art style of like the people. The woman takes a seat looking exhausted. She squints at you like she can't decide if you're a friend or foe. Rough day? You have no idea, although you're on your feet all day serving people with too much money, so maybe you have some idea. Yeah, maybe I do. Maybe I do. And I am on my feet. Realistic. Sort of. All I have is water though. I got some Fanta downstairs if anybody wants that. Rundown Heights is fully booked, so me and everyone else in the laundry service will run off our feet. There's nothing like changing hotel bed sheets during the Spice Trader Symposium. Do you know how frustrating it is to have a fat, bald old man explain the logistics of his spice trading company and how it made him rich? And he's doing that while you change his sweaty bed sheet. Ew. I can guess. Sometimes I push my face into a pillow and scream so loud that could have gone in a different direction. Scream so loud I feel like I'm going to crack the walls, but then I stop and nothing has changed. Sounds like you need a drink, am I right? Yes, something that feels like being slapped in the face with a slice of lime. A slice of lime wrapped around the cricket bat. I trust your judgment. What flavour do you like? Right now I'm craving something spiced. So spice and lime. Okay. You lift a clean glass from the tray and place it on the table. One drink coming up. I'm so excited. Oh god. Pressure. Pressure. Several indicators to the right of each cocktail. Yeah, these little symbols. Question mark means you don't know whether they like it yet. If there's a star next to it, it means it's their favourite. A plus means they like it, but it's not their favourite. A minus means neutral, which confuses me, I will be honest. And this all gets updated every time you serve a drink to them. If they like the drink, improves their relationship. The little like wiggly line, I did forget this last time actually. That is about the smoothness of the drink. So that determines how long a customer is willing to stay and talk after being served. So this is how many actions it gives you after you've served the drink. Every single thing that you want to ask them about every new topic is one action basically in the conversation. And then once that runs out, they leave the bar. Hold on, what did that say? Oh yeah, so you can call them back to talk to you as many times as you want, but you can only serve them one drink. So I think I figured out you serve them the drink first, then you get like your maximum number of actions, I think, is what I was getting from it. Yeah, and the percentage sign is the alcohol percentage, so how strong it is. Yeah. Right. Okay, that's just like summing it up basically. So yeah, let's make it this one. We're ready, right? Need to get used to the movement again. You've got to like literally pull it all the way to the like end of the thing. Otherwise it gets a bit stuck. Which is where the challenge is, I suppose. Looks tasty. Oh damn, this is perfect. Don't let me have too many of these. After a long shift, my brain is buzzing. I can't just go home with all this fuzz in my head. When the Prohibition closed the bars and clubs, everything else got more expensive. An opera ticket costs a month's rent. And with everything being so busy... Why is it so busy? The Spice Emporium thing. Emporium? Symposium, sorry. Got my fancy words mixed up. Well, there's the Spice Merchant Symposium, but there's some big show going on as well. Everyone's wearing their fanciest threads. They've been in those sparkly dresses and their heeled shoes. Looks like torture to me. It is. Me too. At the hotel, I only see the clothes lying on the floor, stained with peppercorn sauce, coffee, nicotine, and worse. I hate to think. I hate to think. At least the folks going to the shows are clean. I guess I clean up fewer wine stains now, so maybe the prohibition isn't all bad. She downs her drink, wiping her mouth for any spills. Woo! Woo! I'll take that as a compliment. This watering hole is new, right? That weird old guy put me onto this place. It's a weird old guy. The nightcap just opened, yes. Nightcap, huh? Funny name. Is it? Is it? I'm Clara, by the way. Mind if I just call you Bartender? That's fine. Look, I'm dressed as Bartender. You may call me Bartender. You don't seem too prissy about the type of customers you get. Rundown Heights has 3 hotel bars, but I didn't fit in at any of them, even when they served booze. The staff bar was all drunken bellhops, the mid bar was full of posers, and the Spire Lounge would charge me a fortune for just looking at the drinks menu. This place feels a bit more varied in its clientele. You got all sorts in here. I mean, it's just you at the minute, to be fair. We're all equal when we walk through these doors. Her smile is warm and she nods a little, like she just made her mind up about you. I could get on board with that. Good. Good, or you're bad. Well, I should be heading back. I got Bartitsu. Bartitsu. I'm trying to say it where, like, I'm not just really obviously saying tit in the middle of it. We looked this up when I was playing the demo. It's like a form of martial arts. Sparring classes and a shift tomorrow. And if I don't get a good sleep, both of those are going to beat the stuffing out of me. Take care. Yay! So yeah, when you've spoken to everybody, you've done everything that you want to do, you ring the bell to end the day. Tuesday. It's the handsome police officer again. The new customer takes a seat at the bar. He takes a slow look around the room. Also, I fucked his drink up in the demo. Let's see if we can get it right, shall we? He takes a slow look around the room and then at you. He glances back at the entrance a few times, like he expects someone to sneak in after him. The man doesn't hesitate to tap the bar, demanding the attention you're already giving him. What can I get you? How does this place work? Just like a regular bar, no butlers or whatever? I just want a drink. Anything in particular? I don't care, you choose. Okay. Lift a clean glass from the tray. I'm pretty sure that says the same thing every time. Ready to serve. I can't remember what I made him. I just remember I messed it up. I think in the end he ends up liking coffee things. And I tried to make him this cold winter one and it was difficult. I'm going to do the wake up call instead. There we are. Yeah, I did it! I made a drink. I'm going to have one. There you go. He's happy this time. He was angry last time because I messed it up. Ah, perfect. Well, as perfect as a crime can be. Sorry, officer. Sorry. Hands look like Ori. They're not. I swear they're not. You've probably guessed I am here for more than a drink. We have a business. I also like that it's called Awkward Gentleman. Business. Sets down today's newspaper, but rather than turning it as Vincent did yesterday, he instead lets the heavy pages land with a thud. The headline reads, latest Bukovi Boulevard victim identified. Oh, the music just got sinister. In a statement to the press this morning, Bukovi police finally released the name of the latest victim in the string of murders by the so-called Bukovi killer. The body of 24-year-old Natalia Reid, a native Saran and lifetime resident of Bukovi, was found yesterday in the unnamed alley off Bukovi Boulevard at 6 in the morning by a local resident heading out for work. I needed a comma in there somewhere. Police have since confirmed that the crime took place outside a speakeasy known as the Last Drop, which the victim, a junior accountant, was known to frequent in her off time to drink and gamble. The illegal business has since been shut down, resulting in several arrests. Police Commissioner Aldea urges the public to be careful and to come forward with any information that may aid the police in their ongoing investigation, as the perpetrator remains at large. Natalia Reid's family has declined to comment. Her employer, Mark Weaver, says only that he assumed she was just late again. Well, when you assume, you make an ass out of me and you. You and me. I get that wrong every time I say it. Have you encountered anyone acting strangely at this establishment? Just you. I'd say not really, to be honest. I doubt that. Well, I was going to say you, but... None. Really? There's a lot of unusual behaviour around right now. Did you read the news yesterday? Speakeasy guest found dead. Since you just served me alcohol, that would make this place... a speakeasy. I think I picked the other option last time because I was trying to be like, I'm not doing anything wrong. But like, he already knows that this is a speakeasy, so... He reaches into his pocket and pulls out a police badge. His name reads Constable Hugo Mertens. He waits a moment to make sure you understand the gravity of the situation. I'm investigating a series of murders that took place outside established speakeasies. Are you going to shut us down? Speakeasies are, at the moment, one of the only leads I have. I may never say this again, but your business needs to stay open. Well, that's convenient. The killer is used in locations like yours, so one of your patrons could be the killer. A killer, sorry. And you need my help? You'll be helping yourself. If your clientele keeps getting murdered, well, that's not great for business. Yeah, but as soon as you found who's done it, you're just going to close us down, surely. So... For a time, your establishment has protection from me and from the rest of the constabulary. This place is no longer a bar, it's a hunting ground where I'll catch a killer. With your help. Okay. I found a clue! Your first assignment is to interview those drunkards and find out if any of them frequented that speakeasy where we found Natalia Reid. Do that and I might just extend your time a bit longer so we can figure out who's behind all this. Got it. I'm guessing there's no opt-out. He shakes his head softly, then pulls the badge from the table and places it back into his inside pocket. I did my homework. I know who you are. Just think of it this way. As a reformed citizen, you should be more than happy to help out. Dare you? I understand. You might not be too fond of the constabulary, but you have to be realistic. Right now, we want the same thing. I mean, I suppose. I'll do it. Good. Any questions? I've gone through all this, so I will just move forward from here. Let's move on. Oh, you're part of this now. Time is short and I expect something solid from you soon. Speaking with customers will provide you with clues. Clues! And then the notebook is there, I think. Using the show clue button lets you present a clue from your notebook to the customer you're currently talking to. Yeah. So yeah, you can ask them questions, but you can also, as an action, show them like a clue that you've already found. Helpful customers may be able to spot lies, provide new information, or provide an alibi. But be careful, showing certain people confrontational evidence may just affect their mood. And we've got to keep people happy, remember. This case is the highest priority and you're on the clock. If we don't have the killer in 2 weeks, this gets kicked upstairs to the Confederated Force. And if that happens, my career is in tatters and your bar is finished. Let's make sure that doesn't happen. Okay, 2-week deadline. Got it. 2 weeks to prove we are not children playing detectives. You're just a constable though, aren't you? Like, do you have to? Whatever. 2 weeks to save our careers and our reputations. Why does he need to save his career? What has he done? That's what I want to know. Yeah. I've watched Line of Duty. 2 weeks to make our streets safe and save some lives while we're at it. No pressure though. Let's end the day. That can't be right. Why would I end the day now? Nah, that can't be right. That can't be right. Look, we've got people to talk to. Hi. I like pizza. I shouldn't, but I do. Peter Wagner enters your bar. You recognise him by the scar on his cheek. It's been a while and you don't quite know if you're ready to see him again. I am. He takes a seat, looking you in the eye. You can't quite tell if he recognises you. You hope he doesn't. Which I agree, but... Creative location for a speakeasy. The filth are looking for all bars opening up again, not basements owned by bookworms. Rude. Make me a real drink, so I can forget all the weak cat piss they serve in the stacks. If memory serves, you mix a good cocktail, though usually a bit sweet for my taste. He remembers me. Miss me, Peter? Every day, I love this bit when I was every day I was crying myself to sleep on a pillow soaked through tears. You feel the same, I imagine. Sure. He raises his eyebrows and shoves a few coins your way. Let's see how this new job of yours is working out, huh? Any flavour I can work in there that you like? Going all sweet on me now? Well, I like a hint of coffee to go with my drink. Let's see how this... Okay. I always read that again for some reason. So he likes coffee. Peter leans low and his chin rests on the bar. The light catching the long scar on his cheek. His eyes twinkle as he looks up at you. Like... Okay. Let's see if I can remember what you like. There's something going on here. Come on. Let's see indeed. So, I think I did this one. And I left this one well alone because it's difficult. So he likes coffee, so we'll go for this. I nearly fucked that up. Also, you can skip this as well. I've made that one before, so I'll skip it. I'm usually not a fan of surprises in my drinks, but this is good. Thanks. So you're a bartender now? Well, that's an odd one. But if you want to pull a curtain over your past, I'll go along with it. Thanks. Peter is a criminal. Alright. More specifically, he's an enforcer for the feared crime lord Carla. But as long as you don't owe money, insult him, or spill his drink, you should be fine. Strange how that face with the frightening scar can light up a room when he smiles. I'm telling you, there's something going on between my character and Peter. I'm telling you. That doesn't happen often. How can someone so dangerous be so charming? Indeed, how? Your rival speakeasies ain't too appealing. I can see why you're getting busier. The other places either turn away anyone without a duchy or they hose the blood off the dance floor each night. The last drop was the only one I could appreciate, but it got shut down a few days ago. It did, didn't it? I kind of want to go, what's a little blood to you? I'm a teddy bear. I got claws, but I don't want to get them out when I'm trying to hold my wine glass. That's fair, I think. You notice him bite the inside of his cheek. For a moment you think he's going to try denying it. Instead, he shrugs. I reckon my job ain't good or bad. It's neutral. Cause and effect and all that. What I do is a natural result of the system we all live in and the deals people make. I mean, he's not wrong, but... it's neutral. I take no responsibility for what happens to the folk I collect from. They knew the deal they was getting into when they took the money. But even though I don't feel bad for them, that don't mean I want to go drinking with gorillas like me who laugh about smashing open some indebted shopkeeper's skull. So he feels like it's a job that he's doing and he's the one doing it. But he's neutral. He doesn't like hate it and he doesn't like it, I suppose. He takes a final long sip of his drink and sets the empty cup down on the table. You're not a complete monster. I'm just Peter. I play my part without prejudice or pleasure, like I said. Cause and effect, and now, if you'll excuse me, this drink has had an effect on me and I need to take care of that. Okay. Sure thing. Okay, so we've got nobody this way. I like that it shows you a little marker. See, there's people there. We've got this lady and this very sad looking man. Let's talk to her. I remember her being slightly annoying. Need to double check I don't need to open the door. Anything? Maybe not. An obscenely glamorous woman wipes the steel clean before gingerly sitting on it. I'm sure I cleaned everything, you know. There's no need to do that. After a moment, she checks her lipstick in a pocket mirror before readjusting her coat. She leans forward to meet your gaze. Welcome. Oh, itchy nose. I always end up with an itchy nose when I stream. It's certainly cushy down. Oh. Cushy down here. To think this grand a place below a bookstore. How very Vincent. You know Vincent? Yes, he's the man who invited me. He probably mentioned I'd be showing up. He's quite the fan. Her nails tap rhythmically to some invisible music. You can't tell if she's waiting for you to say something in particular. Vincent hasn't mentioned you? No, he must have. Carmine, Olivia. That's what I was trying to say there. Olivia. It's probably some kind of list I'm on. A VIP kind of affair. I'm an actress / singer / radio host. That was hard to say. If you haven't heard of me, you've certainly heard my voice. Her voice is silky and delicate like a silver bell. You don't mind listening to it even though it drips with audacity. Yeah, I'm gonna lie because I think the whole thing is like basically making them like you, and because if they don't like you, they won't tell you anything. It's a bit manipulative, but it's also how life works, is it not? Is it not? Oh, that Olivia Carmen. Yes, Vincent mentioned you. See, we all need a little push to jog our memory sometimes. See, the little marker's going up here. Perhaps you heard about the time I saved a performance of Dandies and Dames at the Classic Grand. Sure. Yep. Maybe. The stagehand forgot to leave a prop gun on stage. I ended up singing bang bang noises to finish the performance. The audience loved it. The director went along with it. The show got middling reviews, but I was praised for my quick thinking and my coolness under pressure. Can I get you a drink? Yes, please. Shut up. Let me get you a drink. Are you buying, darling? Put it on my tab. I'll be here often. I eagerly await your performance, bartender. Anything specific? Something fruity. I love tropical fruits in particular. I remember which one this is. Let's pour you something fabulous. Thank you, darling. My throat is absolutely parched. Mine too. Pirate's Joy. It's only tropical fruit one, I think, anyway. Whee! That's a good one. Oh, I didn't mean to skip that one because I've seen it before, but you might not have seen it before. Astonishing, flawless, incredible, divine. Is that like a mistake of Lady Gaga? Absolutely brilliant use of everything. Inspirational, honestly. Okay. What a day. Or did I tell you about my radio career? I mentioned it. She doesn't wait for an answer. Instead, she leans forward and curls her finger to pull you close. Okay. Well, today, I spent the majority of my time reading contracts. I'm starting my own show, you see. Oh, she's in my notebook now. Something daring, something bold, something that will knock the socks right off my listeners. I'm calling it Chamomile and Carmine. Classy, right? Absolutely. You're one of the first to hear about it, but well, I suppose I let my mouth run when I'm a little tipsy, so more will find out soon. Ha! Feature me in my sultry voice, broadcast nationwide to the people of Sarah. I think that's how you say that, by the way. I'm trying my best. Even the poor folks who can't make it to my stage performances, I'm so excited. Congratulations. Good things happen to good people, you know? Sure. I always say it like that because it's like, sure. Olivia swells the last bit of her drink and takes a long sip. She wipes her mouth with a tissue before setting the empty glass down beside your hand. Thank you for the drink. I will be back. Though hopefully soon you won't have to wait too long to hear my voice. Kisses. With a slight stumble, she pushes herself up, winks at you, and takes her leave. Oh, we don't get to speak to her. Okay, we talked to Sad Man now. Can I look at my notebook now? Oh. Oh, so can you start building up, like, information about them? Yeah. So is that his favourite then? Yeah, because that's his favourite and that's there. What's this? Is that just a bullet point? That looks like that's her only favourite. He's got 3. Of course he's got 3. Oh, we don't know his yet. Someone from my past, a former partner from my darker days in Bukovi. Partner? What kind of partner? Oh, and are these the clues we've got? Ah, okay. I don't think I looked at this last time. How do I get back? Oh, hold on. Also, the upcoming radio show, Chamomile and Carmine. And I think you say her surname Carmine. Oh. Oh, is this like a guide? Okay. Okay. Can't see under that though. I wonder if this you get to see this after a certain point or something. It's interesting. Okay, sad man. A miserable looking man sits down at the bar. A big cloud follows him. Once he has your attention, he peruses the drinks stacked behind you. What can I get you? I never understand all these names. Something strong, please. If I'm doing something wrong, I might as well do it right. No comment. Anything besides strong? Not really, just strong. Okay, so I think... What does the goddess want you to order? Just make me a drink quickly and with fewer jokes. Alright. I think last time I went for like the strongest one. Evening prayer. Why didn't I pick that? Yeah, it was like too strong and then he just got like even more miserable and left. So I might try this one. The name suits him, surely. I don't know why I didn't pick this one. I think I was just like, this is the strongest. I'll make this. Let's see how difficult this is. Oh, okay. There we go. And I won't skip it because we haven't seen it before. That looks nice. We likes it. And he's not like... Okay, so it goes... Sober is like nothing, you haven't done anything yet. Then it goes tipsy, which is here. Drunk, and then inebriated. So I think last time I went to like inebriated. So he's just drunk right now. He shrugs, places the glass back against his lips and downs the rest. When the glass is empty, he wags his finger for you to refill it. How about we start with your name? You really don't know who I am. I'm Father Lacey, but you can call me John. I'm a priest at the church up the road. I mean, if I don't go to the church, why would I know who you are? I don't seem like a person that goes to church. That's all I'm saying, you know. You know this is alcoholic. We are permitted. Besides, how could the goddess resent a priest drinking in this city? Oh, hi, Jelly. I did think that from what you said yesterday about your lunchtime. I did think that you might be having your lunch. How are you today? Is it that bad? Oh, don't go in a bad mood again. I feel like it doesn't matter what we do with this dude. He ends up in a bad mood anyway. If you took confessions too, you wouldn't ask. I'm good, thank you. I'm good. I think I've fought off a migraine this morning. I think it's gone. I think I'm safe. I feel okay, so. I am looking fancy. I'm bartender. I got my tie on and everything on my apron. I did not. This is like literally just using stuff that I've got. I would not have gone to this effort if I'd had to buy any of it. I just happen to have a black apron. Oh, one of your colleagues has a migraine. They're horrible. How many drinks have I done? I've not done many. I'm still technically in the tutorial. In real life, I have made none in my whole life, probably, at this point. Yeah, I've got like, I've got those like dark blue and white striped aprons, those like chef aprons, because that's where I had them from when I was a chef. But I just thought it wouldn't look good for like a bartender thing, like a barman. So yeah, I've got this black one. It's from a place that my partner used to work at, so I've had to like block out, you can't see it anyway, but I've had to block out the name of it just because, yeah. Don't want anybody thinking I'm affiliated with that hotel, just so they don't come at me. I think I read that, didn't I? What do people confess? Everything you can imagine and more. I used to have faith in humanity. Didn't we all? Didn't we all? This game's also a lot of reading, so I'm having to drink a lot of water. Here you go. Thank you. I'll be back soon. Godspeed, John. He downs the rest and stands up, tips his head and takes his leave. End conversation. I suck at reading games. Get bored too fast. I think I would if it wasn't dialogue. I'm alright with dialogue. I think it's when it's like long pages of information. Like some of the blueprint stuff that I was doing yesterday was a little bit long for me and I was getting a bit like, I don't think I took much of it in, but oh no, I just thought, what if people think I work there or something? I don't. I do not. No more hotels for me, thank you very much. Are we done? Can we end the day? Last orders! At the end of each day, you return to your home office, where you can review your clues on the clue board and try to make new deductions. Okay. Okay, I remember this. So you can use it to, like, just plan out your thinking, basically, or, like, see everything in the same place, but you can, like, make connections between things, too. Combine two clues by connecting their pins with red string. Okay, so we put these on the board. So this is the place where the woman was murdered. And our friend Peter, that was his favourite bar. At any point, you can move a clue from the board by dragging it and dropping it. Yes, and you can take it back off if you don't need it anymore. So yeah, they're related, so you connect them like this. Yay! I got an achievement! Peter frequented the last stop, the speakeasy where Natalia Reid's murder took place, before it was shut down. You should be able to tell me who else went there to drink, and if any of them visit the nightclub. Got it. So, next time he comes in, we'll present him with this. And then hopefully he tells us something. Congratulations, you've created a new combined clue. These are the key to your investigation. Building a solid case will hinge on making these connections. So yeah, ask your customers about them and then it'll hopefully lead you to new information. If you're ever stuck, try combining clues. Yes, I did that a lot when I was playing the demo. I got this and scanning that I need to go to for work. Continue watching on. Okay, thank you for your lurk. Much appreciated. I like the lurkers. Lurkers are good people. To proceed to the next day, click on the Cora. Okay. So I think I'll take those off. And I'll put this one on. Okay. End the day. Okay. Who have we got today? Oh, I think this is about where I got up to in my YouTube video of the demo. It's my favourite. I like Peter. I've already said this, but I like Peter. He's cute. He's a criminal, but he's cute, okay? Well, look who's still open. In a world of dwindling light, you're a beacon in the night. Thanks. I don't plan on closing anytime soon. Press the clue. Alright, so we show him the clue. And this one. Present clue. Yes. Story about the broad that got iced at a speakeasy. What about it? What do you think happened? You read the story. I'm sure the journals did a great job. They always do. Don't be like that. Don't be like that. I want your opinion. You're fishing, and for what? I got nothing for you. Oh, don't make him mad. Let's not make him mad. You and me both know how this show plays out. The papers spin the same stories, the hoi polloi get all worked up, and ain't no one got the real facts. Except for the ones who know to keep their mouths shut. You telling me to keep my mouth shut. And the folk who say the city council are fabricating the killings, they got their heads screwed on wrong. But Kobe officials can barely patch a hole in the road, far less stage a murder. That's what I think as well. It's a lot of effort to stage a murder. I don't... They could do it, but... I know a professional job when I see one, and this ain't professional. Okay. But it was done by someone who has experience. Okay, somebody's done it before, but it's not like a hit kind of thing. Got it. Someone who planned it out real careful and who's done it before. Did you visit that speakeasy? He has already told us that. And... Plenty of folk went there, so don't go making any inferences. You know where the line is. No need to see what happens if you step over. Okay. 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 Who else went there? Had to tell it was a mixed crowd. Let me think. Alina Dragos, the type of rich blonde who don't want nothing to do with me. Last year she made it big thanks to her daddy winning the jackpot at a poker tourney. I still don't know how to say that. Elliot, the sour-faced alcoholic who popped in occasionally. If he was in school, I'd beat the snot out of him and take his milk money. I still might. And Killian Durand, the rich kid with the baby face and the soft hands. You taking roll call? Maybe. If this bartending gig doesn't work out, I suggest a job as an intrepid reporter. What do you think of that, Scoops? Scoops. I like that. Alright, I was just curious. When you don't feel like asking a customer any further questions, you can always press the leave button in the bottom right to exit the conversation, regardless of how many actions you have left. However, if you still have questions for Peter, you can simply continue your conversation. Okay, so we can ask him stuff. Let's get him a drink, because then we can ask him more stuff. A drink, Peter? Maybe just one. You don't want my lips loosening. Who knows what I'll say? That's a bit innuendo-y, isn't it? Isn't it? Or am I just reading into this now? So we don't know what he likes. He's okay with this, but it's not his favourite. But didn't he say he likes coffee? Maybe I should try this one. This one's difficult though. I tried this one. Let's try it. Oh god. Oh, that was stressful. I don't have like much room on my desk. Maybe I need to like move some stuff so I've got more room to work with actually. Let's try that. Perfect mix. Thank you. We like that. Okay. This career shift is starting to make sense. You have talent. Thanks. Let's catch up just like old days. Okay, so before we only had one action, so we would only been able to ask him one thing. Now, because we've made him the drink and he likes it, we can ask him 3 things. And there are 3 things! Yay! Know anything about Natalia Reid? Shame about her accident. Murder. Murder then. I saw her here and there, and I reckon it's real odd that she got iced. Why odd? She didn't seem like the victim type, you know? Victim type? Really? He tilts his head for a moment, and you see his eyebrows shift, giving you a knowing look. Sorry. My pen. To adjust my pen. My pen that you can't even see. She was confrontational, fearless. Most people are intimidated by me, but she brushed me off. She brushed off my employer a few times too. That's brave. Usually the ones that end up victims are the ones who don't fight back. Even drunk, she probably put up a good fight. That's interesting information. Really? I reckon so. Killed from behind, right? Whoever stuck her probably thought they couldn't take her in a fight. Interesting. The police, or whoever is holding your leash, should be looking at cowards. That's what you should be investigating. So not you then, I'm guessing. Who says I'm investigating? You're asking a lot of questions. People with our background know better. No one ever got iced for asking too few questions. They did for asking too many though, I'm assuming. You're right. Hey, if you got someone pulling your chain, I get it. Someone holding something over you, I guess. Yeah. Maybe. Don't be coy, we go way back, so I get it. Right. Okay. I don't know if this takes an action. Because I think once I've asked both of these, he'll go away. Like I won't be able to ask him. So do I... Can I check my notebook? I just want to see if I've worked out his favourite drink. I have. Okay, that's all I wanted to know. We're fine. I'll ask the other 2 now. So between us, I assume you never went legit. Let's both assume I'm not in the mood for this conversation right now. Okay. Ask me again when your words are as sweet as the booze. I thought I asked quite nicely. Oh, I need to be up to here on the affection thing. Is affection the right word? Yeah. How's work these days? Sure, I'll play along with this amnesia of yours. Sorry. My job is the same as ever. I'm a problem solver, and the problem I solve is this. What do you do when someone who owes you money stops paying you? Oh, got a clue. I make sure agreements are kept and no one breaks their word. In a way, I help all parties involved because one way or another, the deal they made won't be broken. Uh-oh. Oh, it looks sad. And where possible, I hope my business never involves my friends. Business is never personal for me. The way I do business, some people take it real personal. Oh. Understood. Well, I won't go home, but I can't stay here. Make sure you don't get into any mischief while I'm gone. That's my job. Okay. I'm just making drinks, dude. I'm just making drinks and asking questions. Okay. Let's talk to this suspicious looking person, and then we'll work our way through this group. Yeah, let's talk to this dude. Office worker. Oh, he's in a bad mood. Uh-oh. A moody looking man sits down. He takes a deep breath and hunches over the bar, avoiding eye contact. Long day. Every day is the same length. Can I get a cocktail? Alright. Trying to make conversation. As your hand moves to grip a glass, he holds his palms up, stopping you. Wait. Please make sure it's a clean glass. Are you saying I don't clean my glasses? How rude. Yeah, exactly. All our glasses are clean. I'm sure, but I've had bad experiences. Smudges and such. Okay. One glass, no smudges. Coming right up. Alright. I'm wait. Any particular flavours you enjoy? Nothing too fruity. I don't like seeds or pith. I don't like pith in my mouth. I know what pith is, but it just sounds like I'm lisping over piss. I don't like pith in my mouth. Maybe something minty. Let's move on. Something minty. Okay, he's agreed that the glass is clean. Got it. Right, minty. So we've got mint punch. That's pretty minty. Anything else? That's got mint leaf in it, but it's not. I think it's this one. It'll be mint punch, I'm sure. Something minty. My god. That looks tasty. Oh, he likes that. Are you in a better mood now? Yay, he's in a good mood now. Woo. That's a nice drink. Clean glass. Crisp taste. Thank you. You watch him down the oh my god, he's just like necked it. When the glass is empty, he wipes it carefully with his sleeve, making sure to clean the rim where his lips were. Alright. Are you a big drinker? There's not much else to do in Bukovi. To be honest, I'm not usually out on days like these, but my date got cancelled. Are you open the whole weekend? We are. Good. That's when I usually need a drink. Okay. I'm Elliot, by the way. I think Peter mentioned an Elliot. And he said he was kind of like miserable looking, I think. I live a few streets over. Nice to meet you, Elliot. Can I get you another drink? No, I should head home. Thanks a lot for the drink. I'll be back soon. Oh, I can't ask him any questions. See you then. Bye. Right. This lot. Let's go left to right. I think I did that last time. So yeah, left to right. Start with this lovely lady. Blonde lady. A young woman sits casually at the back. Oh, see, I didn't notice this, but this scale, it looks different depending on who you're talking to. So she's got a high tolerance for alcohol. Whereas I think it was the priest I was looking at. His was like here. This one was like here instead. That's interesting. Young woman sits casually at the bar. Before she says a word, she looks at the list of drinks on the wall behind you, a tad confused. Why confusion? Evening. Oh, I need to actually click on it. Hello. What can I get you? I don't know what I'm feeling today. I want something strong, but I'm also craving something sweet. What can you do? Strong and sweet. I could try and help you make up your mind. That'd probably help. Okay, let's roll the dice. Surprise me. What did you like again? Something strong and sweet. I was just checking in case that changed. Let's make you something nice. Right, strong and sweet. The strongest we've got is this. That's not sweet though. Is it? I don't think. That's strong, but also not sweet. That could be. That's not. This is stronger, I think. Let's go this one. Because this is the strongest one we've got. But it's not sweet. I'm torn between this one and this one. Let's go Eastern Ruby. Let's try this. There we go. And we've seen this one before, so I'll skip. Oh. My lip balm. I've got like a pocket in my apron. Got my lip balm. Useful pockets is... There we go. I just remember I put it in there. Well, I definitely don't hate it. Thanks. Well, that's good. Have you been open long? Not particularly. I thought this place seemed new. A little bookshop too. I think I put too much lip on. It was weird. I used to come here to buy books when I was a kid, whenever my father gave me pocket money. Either way, consider me sold, I guess. How do you afford somewhere on the boulevard? I don't own it. Come on now. Vincent owns the place. Right. Anyway, I'm Alina Dragos. Peter also mentioned her. I brought a few friends along and we're already a bit tipsy, if you haven't noticed already. I mean, you can't really tell. She looks a little bit tipsy. You kind of do a little bit as well. She didn't have to tell you that. They reek of booze. Oh my god. You hide it well. I don't know which way to go with this. She's a hard one to figure out. You hide it well. Oh, she liked that. Okay. Yeah, we found a bottle in the basement and we're celebrating our friend's birthday. Anyway, I'm gonna go look for my friends. I hope they haven't wandered off. Take care. End conversation. Can I talk to her again? Hello. What does a girl need to do to get a drink around here? Evening, Alina. Let's catch up on all the gossip. Alright, so now I can speak to her. Got it. Oh my god. So I've only got 4 actions, so I can't ask her all of the things. Is this her favourite drink? No, it's not. I'm inclined to ask her this. Because it takes quite a lot to get her to like, even just like the tipsy point where she might talk to me more. So I kind of want to find out what drink she likes. I hope she says something more than strong and sweet. It was that one. It was that top one. My favourite has to be the poison drop. Nothing tops that one. Very specific. Hey, if you don't tell people what you like, how will you ever get what you want? That's true. Good point. It's better than Maria's anyway. The woman likes tomato in her drinks. It's indecent. I think this is Maria. Return. And that doesn't... Right, so it's only these exclamation point ones that take an action. That is good to know. I think I'm just going to work my way down the list. Why'd you look sad? Let's ask about the nightcap. Pleasant crowd, mostly. There's a few people here that I'm not on great terms with, but it's a bar, so that's to be expected. I suppose. Who? I'd rather not get into it, honestly. She needs to be more drunk. That sounds awful. I have a feeling I know who you're talking about. Do you? Who? I think I said Peter last time. And it wasn't that. She was like, no, he's a teddy bear. So I'm going to go Elliot. How'd you guess that? Because I played this before. Just instinct. She wasn't his date, was she? He's a piece of work, alright, especially when he's drunk. Uh-oh. A few months before Prohibition, I was at a casino with my father on my birthday. He wasn't exactly going to bake me a cake, and I didn't want to be alone all day till the clubs opened and I could see my friends. So I figured I'd take an interest in his hobby, gambling, is she? And while Dad was playing Baccarat, I think that's how you say that, Baccarat, Elliot made a play for me. Uh-oh. Oh? Obviously I turned him down pretty quickly. Why obviously though? I can guess why obviously, but I remember him getting so angry. I tried to brush him off gently, but he really didn't get the message. Uh-oh. I've dealt with fellas shouting at me before, but this was different. The more his rage built, the quieter he got. That's scary. But you could tell he was losing control. Shaking. Oh my god. She's giving us the tea. I clung to my dad after that and didn't go back to the casino, but I'd still see him around sometimes. It makes my skin crawl. Sorry you went through that. Don't be sorry, be cautious. He has a few screws loose if you ask me. Good to know. I'll keep that in mind. That was a useful conversation. So is that gone in as a clue? No. But it went in here, got it. Has a bit of a reputation for being awkward and intimidating around women. Obsessed with cleanliness, demanding clean glasses for his drinks and wiping them with his sleeve. Okay. Okay. Let's ask if she knew the victim. I'm not talking about that evil floozy. I'm here to have a good time. Evil floozy? Strong language, Alina. Alina seems very guarded about the topic. She also seems to know something. Perhaps she's more talkative when drunk. I think she is. I bet she is. Can I give her another drink? Do you want another drink? Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, so I need to get to drunk. Yeah. I'm going to ask her if she's single. I think I remember Bart giving me information. And then I might ask her what brings you to a speakeasy. It's complicated, but I'm seeing someone. Even if some people might prefer me to be. I don't get that. What? Complicated, but I'm seeing someone. Even if some people might prefer me to be. I think that might prefer me not to be. Who prefers that? Maria mainly, though I can't say many of my friends approve of my love life. I remember thinking when playing the demo that Maria has got a thing for Alina, but it's potentially not reciprocated. Why not? Many reasons. I guess if we discuss in the abstract we can talk about this, even if it's a difficult subject. Sure. I guess what I can't decide is, how do you choose between your best friend and a potential partner? I mean, what's more important, old friendships or new love? I think I picked Follow Your Heart last time. I might go love comes and goes, friends are forever. Even though I don't 100% believe that myself. Friends aren't necessarily forever. They can be, but not necessarily. But I'm going to go this. Oh, she liked that though. I used to think that too, but surely a good friend wants you to find love. I don't know. Is a friend supposed to support your choices, or is a friend supposed to tell you the hard truths you don't want to hear? Oh. That's a hard. I think I picked the honesty one last time. I might go friendship is about letting you make your own mistakes. You might have a point. I need to think about this. I should talk to Maria. I think you should, yeah. We can talk about anything, or we could, but we've been through a lot. I hope she understands that this time the guy I like is different. Is he really different? Yes, yes, I think he is. Who is it? Is it this dude? I can't remember if he confirms that or not. That's nice to hear. Let's catch up on all the gossip. Okay, last one. I'm going to ask her what brings her to a speakeasy. You can't expect a girl to spill all her secrets without loosening her lips a little first. With some chat, maybe a couple of compliments about my lovely new earrings and a few drinks. They are very nice earrings, yeah. Let's get you drunk then. Wait, is that the time I should get going? Damn it. Damn it. See you later. Okay. Oh, she just went. Okay. Talk to blonde man. Oh, drink. It's a lot of reading. Which is fine if you're not doing it out loud. If you're doing it out loud, it's a lot of reading. Oh, he gets drunk easy. Before he even sits down, you can tell this young man has an attitude. He frowns at the bar, his seat, the drink selection, then you. How rude. You wish you weren't so good at handling men like him. You've had more experience than you wish for. Just happy. He looks your way when he sits down. When you don't immediately give him attention, he taps the table twice. I think I said this last time. I hate when people do that. What can I get you? Annoying young man. Surprise me. Yeah, and you won't like it, will you? Give me some hints. I'm a big fan of rum, I think. You think? You watch him try to get comfortable in his seat. He looks over his shoulder at the speakeasy, then regards you with an urgent look in his eye. You're the bartender, so tend bar and serve me something. I don't drink too much, and my parents are into wines, not cocktails. Okay. What did he say I liked again? I forgot already. Something with a sweet touch, like rum. Okay. Let's get something nice. So this has got rum. And it has sugar syrup. Maybe this then. It's gin and vodka. Vodka. Whiskey. Maybe the mint punch. I think last time I did this. But actually, he doesn't even need... Oh, this would get him drunk though. I think I did the Pirate's Joy last time. I might try the mint punch this time. Because the other one gets into a higher level of intoxication. But you might like this one more. Mmm, tasty. I'll watch that one again because that one looks tasty. Oh, this looks fine indeed. I'm Killian. You might have met my parents at some point. The Durans. Might have. You might have met a doctor with that surname, though it's fuzzy. Fine people, though. I suppose as private doctors, perhaps a bit out of your price range for healthcare. Doesn't sound like it, though, does it? It sounds like I met them, doesn't it? With that, he pays, turns around, and goes to sit back at the table. Okay. I didn't get a choice whether I ended that conversation. Come back here, young man. Bartender, we meet again. Tends to happen if you visit. I bet you hear all sorts of tittle-tattle in here. What's the subject of the day? Okay. Did we get his favourite? Oh, we got one of them. It was one of yours! Now that I know this doesn't cost anything, I wonder if he's gonna tell me the other favourite. Something that can get me drunk without it feeling like I'm drinking alcohol. Elaborate. I love the light sugary stuff. I think your mint punch. Oh, that's the one we made. Okay. So he's not going to tell me the other one. Got it. So we've got 4 actions. And we've only got 3 of these, so that's good. We can ask all of them. Did you know Natalia Reid? A little. I saw her at the Hotel Jubilee a while ago. I saw her, greeted her, and she threw up all over my new suit. I helped her get a radio cab home. Did she clean your suit for you? Really? Yeah, she was a bit of a mess. My father always said loose women of meagre means lack the ability to handle alcohol with grace like more refined ladies. Again, I said this last time, but you were just straight up wrong there. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I don't agree with that. I also don't like you calling them loose women. My voice is going now. You know she's dead, right? Yeah, Selena told me this morning. I was rather sad, but more in that fleeting, or maybe I'll die one day sort of way. I didn't really know her, so... No, you will die. We all die, Killian. We all die. Is that a threat? No, it's just a fact. It's not a nice thing to say, is it? I don't like him. Why are you drinking so much? You clearly don't enjoy him. It's something to do. Nights are boring without parties. That's it, really. Killian seems to be hiding something. Perhaps serving him enough alcohol will make him talk. Okay. Understood. So, we need to get him to drunk. Alina, what do you think of Alina? Alina's a lot of fun to be around. She's like summer sun bursting through clouds. So poetic. Oh. Poetic. Very bubbly. Funny that someone like her can come from such a poor family. Lots of personality. He just... I don't like you, dude. I don't like you. I'm going to spit in your next drink. Sometimes what comes out of her mouth sounds like intellectual gibberish to me. But even the most frivolous words are kissed on the way out by those heavenly lips. Yeah. Okay, we are done. A goodbye. Unless you want another drink? No. Is there a clue that we can show him? What's in this one? Maybe this one. I don't know if this will do anything, but it is him saying that he used to go to that one. Yeah, why not? Sure, I visited. If I don't get home soon, my mother will lock me out. Bye. Okay. You're useful. Oh, so once you've exhausted the actions, then they leave. Okay. Well-dressed girl. The young, well-dressed woman sits at the bar and waits. She doesn't seem the happiest, but as soon as you look at her, she puts on a smile and leans on the bar. Well, she's masking. We've all done that. Anybody who masks has done that kind of shit before. She's masking. It's my little sprout. What can I get for you? I don't really know, if I'm honest. Too many options. I can also relate to that. How about I choose? I'd appreciate that. I feel a bit out of my depth here. Something light though. I have work in the morning. Okay. Is she the one who likes tomato? Yeah, tomato. Oh. Okay. Tomato drink. This one. Femme fatale. That's a sexy drink. How nice does this one look? Pickles! It's got a pickle! I'm assuming that's supposed to be like a Bloody Mary. That's lovely, thank you. Ooh, got her to the right level of drunkenness. Places like this are fascinating to me. I'm not used to all this. You're as welcome as anyone. She tilts her head as if she's wondering whether to agree or not. I keep thinking the constabulary will arrest me any moment. If my friends were caught, they would pay a fine, but I'd end up in jail. Yeah, she's poorer. She would end up in jail. Well, the rest would just get a little smack on the wrist, I assume. Yes, I think you do. I'm Maria Popa, I think. By the way, a friend of Alina. She's the one who told me about this place, so I'll go sample this cocktail and let her know if her recommendation was a good one. I mean, you can try it, but she's gone, you know. You see her put on a smile, grab her drink, and make her way over to the table. Okay, come back. Come back. I want to ask you some questions. Good evening. Evening, Maria. We should chat, I guess. Pass the time. Aren't we? Don't have to. Let's see if she says anything different for this. The femme fatale is nice. The spice slows you down so you get the head spins without getting carried away. Interesting. You can tell I don't drink much, can't you? I mean, really? I can, but I don't judge. I appreciate that. Still, it's growing on me a tad. I don't know if that's a good thing. I prefer these cocktails to the beer my father drinks. I better not make it a habit, though. Okay. Right, so we've got 5 with her. So 1, 2, 3. So there's 3. So we could show her clues as well, but let's work through these. What do you know about Natalia Reid? The accountant? I don't think I met her. I'm sure I didn't. Did you hear about her death? I saw the headlines, like the start of some macabre murder mystery, but without the cheery ending, probably. The police will catch whoever did it. Maybe a killer could get away with murdering street girls or factory workers, but not someone like her. You'd hope so. Okay, you're not a big drinker. Not at all. If I'm honest, I come here because Alina asks me along, and leaving her at a bar alone isn't something I'm comfortable with. You're a good friend. I think so too. Alina and I have been through a lot. I like knowing she's safe. Even if it means drinking. Oh, it's not so bad. Sometimes having a few drinks makes the book I'm reading even more exciting. Though I often lose my place and have to read the same page over and over. I don't need a drink to do that. I always do that when I'm reading. At certain points, I just kind of lose focus and then I have to read the same bit over and over again. Don't know why. You're welcome to read anything on the shelves. Oh, there's books. Yeah. Really? I mean, thanks. Thank you. I wasn't sure if a speakeasy was for me, but a speakeasy with a library. No, that's what I'm talking about. We should chat, I guess. Pass the time. Okay, last one. Tell me about yourself. What do you want to know? I'm a people pleaser. I know. I can tell. Is that okay? I work at that old tailor's in the stacks. The other girls at Seems Good talk about drinking and dancing, but I just keep my head down. They think I'm dull, but I knew that place would catch fire one day. There was a fire? That building is a death trap. We don't know who blew the fuse box. In a house of matches, it can be hard to find the first spark, you know? But it didn't burn down completely. Alina and I just can't play chess in the basement anymore. Oh, you play chess? I remember saying the last time with this, that a conversation like dots around randomly. Like she talks like I talk, like just random topics all over the place. I don't know if it's like, if she's like neurodivergent coded or what, but like the masking and the preferring to read in a bar rather than like socialise. And the way she talks, to me, is very neurodivergent coded. But I don't know if that's what they're going for with it. They might, I'm not sure. When we were at school, we played for boiled sweets. It's a wonder we still have teeth. The women in the workhouse think I'm quiet and boring, but I watch them and I see things. That as well, like watching, like, not watching people in a bad way, but like observing and trying to learn things about people. And patterns. Patterns, not just in the fabric, but in this city, in people, and most of all, in chess. Alina is good, but most days I can beat her. There's a fire in me. Competition. Even without candy, victory is still sweet. You're a grandmaster? Not quite, although I have won tournaments. We both won a few, but none that were official or major. Alina always beats me when the stakes are high. It's like the pressure of playing against my friend makes me wilt. Maybe you don't just see her as a friend, just fan. In the heat of competition, she lights up and I burn out. She just wants it more. I once asked her what her secret is. I'll never forget what she said. Never dim your star to make others shine brighter. Good advice. Any other hobbies that aren't so intense? Cooking, I guess. I make a great Somali. I want to know what Somali is. I'm going to Google it. I did it last time. Which is Somali? How is spelling that? Somali. Somali are Romanian stuffed cabbage rolls. Traditionally served on Christmas and New Year's. They look nice. I don't even know if you'll be able to see that on my phone. Can you see that? Sort of. You can sort of see it. They look nice though. Romanian. Interesting. But this is starting to feel like a job interview instead of a drinks order. Okay. Oh, we've got a new one. You and Alina play chess together? We do, yes. We've been partners since we were 8. We met at a chess club in school. We were rivals but ended up being best friends. That's a long friendship. I know her better than myself at this point. Chess is about getting into your opponent's head. I like it inside hers. Does that sound strange? A little bit. A little bit. We can get very competitive, but we share the same dream. To get a little bit better every day and to beat all those stuffy old bearded men at the chess council together. We know each other so well now. I'm not sure our practice is helping us get to the next level. But I also just enjoy the time we spend together. More updates. We dream of one day beating Bakovi's top grandmaster. We're getting close. Alina won a tournament a few weeks ago and I came second. I was so happy. We played against each other in the finals and it was intense. It felt like my whole life was built into that moment. Since we were in the top spots, we knew we'd already qualified for the next tournament in a few months with the Grandmasters. So in a way, the final was like a victory lap for us. Have I talked about chess too much? Maybe a little bit. But that's just only because I'm not into chess also. Sometimes I can't tell if I'm talking too much about something I love. Again, that is neurodivergent coded in my opinion. But either way, thanks for listening. Anytime. Any more new ones? No. I've got one action left. I might show her this as well. Sure, Alina has been there. Oh, it's really late. I'm going to head home. I have something on tomorrow. Thanks for the drinks. You're welcome. I need a drink, my boys. Right, last person. She kind of looks angry. We're going to talk to this one. Oh, she's very pretty though. That's a pretty lady. I'm going to do this one, then I'm going to have a quick break. Go get a snack. Rest my voice a little bit. A woman sits down at the bar. Her eyes are piercing and she scans the room. Then you, taking everything in. Okay. She's dressed up with diamond earrings, a pearl necklace, and a coat that could be mink. What can I get you? This place is as charming as it is easy to find. When Alina mentioned a speakeasy on the boulevard, I can't say I expected this. Is it good? She says it's good or bad. Money is flooded into the Bakovi Boulevard and washed away the dirt, but some of the character too. However, it seems to have flowed past this venue without impact. Yeah, I can't tell if that's a compliment. As close to one as you're likely to get from me, I'm Wendy Brooker. You might have heard of my father. Oh, no. You haven't. No, I haven't. You haven't, but she says it with enough confidence that you feel like you should. Well, I don't think you'll need to ask around too much to know my reputation. Impeccable. And if you stay on my good side, I'll even think of an endearing nickname for you. Okay, do you want a drink? Don't make me beg. What does a lady like you drink? Expensive things, I bet. Something strong enough to make everyone look just a little more fabulous, but not too much. Okay. Let's see if I can impress you. A difficult task, but nothing is impossible, darling. That smile. Damn. Okay. So, strong, but not too strong. So this is the strongest. But that takes it to there. So I don't think that's a good idea. What's the next strongest? So we've got 5 and 5. This is also 5. Have we got anything that's 4? Got that one. That one. I can't remember what I did with her last time. I might try this one. Yeah, let's go for the evening prayer one. It's a 5. Okay. Oh, I nearly messed that up. Right, we've seen this one before. Does she like it? She does. You know how to pour a drink with some glamour. I never doubted you. I impressed the rich lady. I'll take this back to my table now, darling. Darling. Probably shouldn't say that the way that I say that word. It just quite come across the same. Darling. Did I get a favourite? One of them? It was one of yours. I need to stop doing that. Let's talk to her now. Okay, we've got 4 actions. Evening. Let's ask her preferences in case she tells us the other favourite, maybe. I absolutely adore the evening prayer. No, that's that one. There are a few others I enjoy, but a great deal more I detest. Okay. Why'd you ask? Just interested. Very good. I'm glad we could have this discussion now, so we don't have to do it again. Okay. I want to be rude. So we've got 4 actions and 4 questions. Nice. You wear a lot of expensive items. She does. I do. Aren't you worried about being robbed? If I'm outside, the best place someone could rob would be my empty home. If I didn't wear the nice things I have, I would be living the same life as a woman who had already been robbed. An unglamorous existence. I suppose there's some truth to that. Earrings are meant for ears, and jewels don't sparkle when kept in a box. Is that like a... if you cut down a tree in the forest and nobody's there to hear it, does it make a sound? Do our jewels not sparkle in the box just because somebody can't see it? Schrodinger's jewels. God, I went on a wild ride there. Okay. What do you want to know? Okay. Tell me about yourself, Wendy. I love that idea. I bet you do. You'd get on with that first woman well, if you like talking about yourself. She opens her mouth in mock surprise and lets out a little delighted giggle. What's there to say? I grew up at Papa's old estate, Home Heath, out in the country. I moved to Bacovi because I got bored, and I come to dive bars like this because I love the entertainment. Dive bar? Just me continually predicting what he's going to say. I'd say you fit right in. Oh, are we sparring? That's adorable. You continue to meet my expectations. She's a spicy one. People must love you. Come, darling, I'm being exceedingly gentle. Let's get to know each other better. Or worse, if you prefer. I'll start. I was born, I moved here, and now I'm sat in this cramped little stool talking to someone who has a very colourful background. How does she know? How do you know about my background? I know a lot, darling, and most of what I know I keep to myself. This has been delightful. I mean that. It's refreshing to have repartee with someone who can keep up. Chin chin. Okay, I was going to say the last one, but there's 2 now. Oh no, I think there always was 2. How do you know everyone? I'm cordial with Alina and Maria, and I know Killian. We met a while ago at a tango class, you know, in pre-prohibition times. Don't get me wrong, they're not hideously dull or anything. I just feel they are slow to trust and reluctant to say anything. Genuine. You feel the same, or are you an open book? What you see is what you get. Like a cannoli. I'm a cannoli. It's what's on the inside that counts. I've noticed you do a lot of watching. You pour drinks while keeping your eye on your customers. The sign of a good bartender or someone who is fearful for their own clientele? Why not both? I can't blame you though. Imagine if one of us were police. Are you? She laughs, and for the first time it sounds genuine. You've amused her, and she lets the mask slip for a moment. You've known plenty like her and learned to never let your guard down around them. Noted. No, I wish there was something as exciting as a police informant among us. But alas, we are as we seem. I don't think you are. Well, other than Maria, she's not rich at all. Dirt poor, in fact, but you can tell. If you look closely, you can tell. Alright, lady. She purses her lips briefly, a smile flashing across her face. Not the friendliest thing to say. Friendly? What an odd concept. Why do I kind of like her though? Alina pays for everything. Maria is a puppy in her purse. I thought she was her friend, but there you go. But we all do what we must. In her position, maybe I'd do the same. The poor girl's head must be spinning. Evenings in the casinos, speakeasies and clubs with Alina, then back to her threadbare bedsheets each night in the stacks. What a contrast. It's cruel, really. You don't seem to like Maria. I don't like Alina much right now either, but again, they might grow on me. Do you have any genuine friends? Maria and Alina have some quirks, which I like. Imperfections. And they're both sharp as tacks if you haven't heard. Maria hides it under a shy facade while Alina hides it under a layer of, well, blondness. Opinions are fluid. For example, I didn't care for you, but perhaps the tide is slowly shifting. Same with the girls Alina and Maria. Okay. If they would just ease off on the chess chat and address the sexual tension in the room, see? Instead, I might enjoy their company a great deal more. I'm sure. Any more? Yeah, so, do you know anything about Natalia Reid? The dead woman, I knew of her. It's quite unavoidable when you're in the company of Alina Dragos, especially when she's had a few drinks. Okay, give her more drinks, she talks more, noted. How come? I could bore you with long-winded stories about Alina's infamous drunken rants, but why would I deny you the pleasure of experiencing them firsthand? You certainly seem to be well placed to engineer such a rant once again. Just give me a warning before you do, so I may cover my ears in time. I'll try. Oh well, would you look at the time? I'm going to make my way home before the sun comes up. Good night, Wendy. Everybody gone? Yep. Ding ding! Okay, so I'll do a little bit of this maybe. Although I don't think there are any to... We've got the potential patrons. I'm not sure that's important. What about this? No. I might just keep those there. Okay, to end the day. Yes. Thursday. Oh, it's Mr. Policeman. Right. I'm going to take a quick break. Since we're starting a new day. And I shall be back soon. I'll run some ads on the break just to push them back again. Yeah. I'll see you soon. Oh, sorry about that. Forgot. I had washing in the dryer. So I was getting something to eat quickly, but then I was like, oh shit, I've got washing in the dryer I need to sort out. Oh. Sorry you don't have to answer, but curious what made you want to add a trans flag to stream. So you added it 9 days. God, was it that long ago I added it? I'm happy to answer that. Absolutely happy to answer that. So, I'm based in the UK. And quite recently there's been a lot of like anti-trans stuff in the whole world, let's be fair, over the whole world. But in the UK there was like a recent court case thing that I won't go into, but basically is either has or will have the potential to reduce the rights of trans people. And I just kind of want trans people to know, I'm not trans myself, but I want trans people to know that they're welcome here. You can't always, I don't like promising a safe space because it's the internet and anybody at any moment could just come in here and say something. So I can't promise a safe space, but I promise you welcome. Any trans people, very welcome. Goes for both things. Everybody's welcome as long as you're an absolute dick. Do you know what I mean? I know a lot about the trans stuff and I know what law you're talking about. Yeah, I don't know the ins and outs of it. I think I could, because I think the important thing to me is that like trans rights have been reduced in some way, and I'm like, it's not right, and I don't need to know the ins and outs of the whole thing to know that it's not right. Do you know? Because I have a thing of I don't like talking about politics here. But to me, things to do with trans rights, human rights, anything like that, that's not political to me. That's a human rights issue, and that to me is not political. Political to me is like talking about, you know, like the far left, far right, all that kind of stuff. I don't really like talking about that. I don't like getting into it because I don't know. A lot of people get angry about that stuff, and I don't know enough about it to be able to like have a genuine discussion about it. But I know it when I see people's human rights being reduced. I know that when I see it. Do you know what I mean? So like, yeah, like just treat people like people. Like, why do we have to look at a whole group of people and decide that like they don't deserve as many rights as the rest of us, you know? First of all, why do we get to decide that? Second of all, why are we making that decision? Why are we deciding that's a thing that has to happen, you know? Yeah. So that's why the little flag's there, because I'm like, you're welcome. That's all I'm saying, definitely. And I saw somebody, I did go to somebody else's stream. I think I ended up there through a raid or something, and they'd done it, and I was like, oh, that's a good idea, I'll do that too. So I'm slightly copying somebody else, but like that's the reasoning behind doing it. But yeah. I agree, also so happy my country have not gotten on the trans bandwagon of making it bad. That's good. I hope it stays that way. Absolutely hope it stays that way. I think a lot of what's happening in the UK right now is due to one of my least favourite people, J.K. Rowling. Although I did see somewhere that somebody said you should call her Joanne because she doesn't like being called Joanne. It's like one of those petty little, you know, well, you should use the name that you were given at birth, Joanne. It just makes me laugh, but it's just petty. I bet news Colorado said screw the trans things and he's passing a thing that might go. That's good. That is good to see. Yeah, she really doesn't like it, does she? I just think it's kind of ironic as well. I don't know if irony is the right word, but like under both names she publishes under. The Robert Galbraith thing is literally a man's name. Different gender to the one that she presents as, or identifies as, I assume, based on all the shite she talks. And then J.K. Rowling, I assume, is a publishing tactic to make it seem like she could be a male author. Because I think she published the Harry Potter books when, like, I mean, it's still true, but male authors tend to be respected more than female authors, particularly in fantasy. I just think that's so funny. I just think if you're going to come out and be a bigot, I can make fun of you then, can't I? I can make fun of you if you do that. Sorry, put yourself there. What a shame. Sorry, I could go on about that stuff all day and I won't, because I'm not. I probably shouldn't be drawn into slagging off an individual person on the internet, but it's just some funny things about it, you know? Anyway. Oh dear. Yeah. Let's treat people like people, shall we? Oh, I skipped. I didn't mean to skip it. Oh, policeman's back. I don't know what I just skipped, but policeman's back. True, agreed. Also, I love how Hogwarts Legacy has a trans person. It does it. Because I have not played that on purpose. And she's like, no trans person allowed. But then the game company was like, trans person. You've got to hope that it was just like some form of defiance, haven't you? You've just got to hope that it's that. So I used to be one of the biggest Harry Potter fans. I was a massive Harry Potter fan. Like, in my home, I've got tons of like Harry Potter stuff. And I can't engage with anything Harry Potter anymore because of her, because of everything that she says, and knowing that they're her opinions, and it was from that kind of perspective that she wrote those books. I can't engage with it anymore. I don't judge anybody who does. Obviously, it's stupid to judge people who do, but I just can't. So I've not played that Hogwarts Legacy game just because I wouldn't be able to. Like, I wouldn't enjoy it. And I'm not 100% how much, if any, of the money goes to her, and I don't like giving her money. I know that for a fact, because I think, actually no, I won't say what I was about to say because I don't know how true it is. But I don't like giving her money. Yeah. No, I don't really know. I wouldn't be able to enjoy it anyway. Even if I paid for it, I wouldn't be able to enjoy the game. But anyhow, policeman. Yes, policeman. Let's not get accused of, like... I'm sure I won't, but let's not get accused of, like, slander or libel or something like that. Yeah, not sure what he said, but apparently now he's making his way over to me. Policeman is making his way over to me, which is always a good sign, isn't it? Pulls over a chair and sits slightly too close. Can we not? Very handsome man, but can we not? Constable Mertens. Barkeep, seems like business is booming. I never thought a life of crime would be this social for you. I assume he's getting close to us because he doesn't want people overhearing, but also, can we respect my personal space, please? I hate that. It's one of those I hate that when somebody just gets in my personal space, like, for no good reason. Like, stop it. Get away. This is my job. These patrons could pass for respectable. Maybe they are. Don't be rude. What do you want? Oh. Sorry. Don't think he likes us anymore. Just here to check up on you. I would love to hear about your findings regarding Natalia. Someone on this street knew her. Use that knowledge to your benefit. Okay. If you have anything worth sharing with me, I'll be staying here for a while. Open the notebook to present him with the new clue. Using clues on a detective like Hugo. A detective like Hugo? Are we implying here that he's not the only one we're going to speak to? Interesting. He'll never consume actions, so make sure to show him anything interesting you find. He may have useful insight. I want to make him drink though, because he hates me. People pleasing and all that. Now select the potential patron's clue to see what he has to say about it. Okay. Oh dear. Yes, please. You're looking a bit stressed. So, Alina Dragos, Killian Durand and Elliot Lynn all frequented the last drop around the time before Natalia Reid was murdered. You say you got this information from Peter Wagner? Yes, I did. Mr. Wagner is well known around multiple police stations throughout Bukovi. I'm sure I am as well, apparently. I'm a criminal as well, apparently. And the only reason he knew all this was because he was present at the time as well. So let's add him to our little list of suspects, shall we? She's my friend. What happens now? Now that I know I'm not wasting my time with you, the next step will be figuring out which one of these four might be our killer. That's a big leap. They were there, so it must be one of them. I mean, I suppose. But also, were other people not there as well? Hugo pulls out 2 photographs from his coat and hands them over. The first one shows an ornate, decorated lighter lying on the pavement. That is a fancy lighter. The second shows a nasty-looking syringe. It's empty and small bits of blood can be seen around the needle. Ooh. I got 2 clues! These 2 items were found at the crime scene. Check around and see what they mean to our suspects. Okay. Any more questions? About the syringe. Tell me more. The murder weapon is peculiar and devious. It's some sort of lethal toxin. Ooh, grim. Back before the Prohibition, it was slipped into drinks. Okay, I don't know why. I don't know why, but I just thought, is it me? Is it me? Am I the drama? Am I the murderer? I'm going to be so impressed if I've called that, if I'm the murderer. Let's see. Back before the Prohibition, it was slipped into drinks, but since then most of the victims have been found with a puncture mark. From this needle. Correct. We tried to see if it's a special type that was used, but unfortunately, this one is available at any pharmacy. Okay. Doesn't help that it's basically the industry standard for any medical profession in Sara either. Whatever the nature of the toxin, it wasn't fast. Perhaps the killer wants to watch the victims suffer a bit before they die. Ooh. Grim. The victims each had different puncture wounds, arms, legs, but in this case it was the back of the neck. So the perpetrator attacked from the rear. Or they were giving her a hug. Like that. I'm just making shit up now. The tests that we have run so far are currently inconclusive. Damn it, if this was back in Belgium, I think I'm going to say it like that, Belgium, I'd know how to find better toxicologists. Oh, so you're not from round here. Do you know any toxins that have these effects? Many simple chemicals can be lethal when injected. This perpetrator has chosen a cruel implement to achieve his goals. I am making the apprehension of this villain my sole mission. We have to stop him. Any more questions? I want to make a drink. Meh. About the lighter. It was close to the body and it's quite ornate. It has a pattern on it. Metal flowers skirting the edges. Fancy. I asked around at a few tobacco shops and always got the same answer. This one is custom made. Lip balm. There we go. Put my lip balm back in my apron pocket. It's very handy. We might guess that the killer is a smoker. Or really likes lighters. Maybe he collects them. Or she. Could be a she. Only a few million of those. Oh, I liked my little joke. Yes, that doesn't narrow the field too much. Does not. Any more questions? All is clear. It is easier to say there. Yeah. It is easier to say there. Good. One last thing. I'm also thinking our character. I'm just trying to think. Would a woman be working in a bar at this time? Like as a bartender? Yeah, I'm just trying to think if that was a thing that women were allowed to do. If not, we can narrow our character down to being a he or a they. Also, you are your character, so won't they be your gender? I don't know. I don't know, because it depends if they're trying to be realistic. Because like if a woman couldn't be like a bartender at this time, maybe they don't care about that. I'm not sure. I'm probably overthinking it. Oh dear. Good. One last thing. Hand over your notebook. Why? It's mine. You're so demanding. You place the notebook in Hugo's outstretched hand. He pulls a pencil out of his pocket and quickly adds a new section at the back. He's writing in my notebook. That's rude. You don't just write in someone else's notebook, dude. You're getting in my personal space and now you're writing in my notebook. After looking it over one last time, he hands it back. I added some questions I need answers to when reporting my findings about the case. The detectives at the station use this method to put together a case. I intend to do the same. Okay. Next he's going to give us his note. I know, I'm like... I think there's something... I think he's hiding something as well. Because he knows that we're hiding something, but we, like, as the player, don't know what it is. We know that we were probably a criminal before this. But he's also a bit shifty, I think. But then I'm suspicious of everybody in life, so what do I know? First, we need a suspect to investigate. We narrowed it down to 4 people already, but given we're working with a serial killer, we can only get a warrant for 1. Why? Why would that be the case? After this, we need solid evidence to confront them with. The 2 things I need answered are... What is the killer's motive? And what evidence proves the killer was present at the time of Natalia's death? So, we want motive and we want... Can we prove they were there? Oh, hi Claire, how are you? Long time no see, how are you doing? Welcome in. I am playing a game as a bartender, dressed as a bartender. My tie is not straight. My tie is about as straight as I am. straight. I was going to say straight enough. I meant the tie, not me. I'm good, thank you. I'm good. We were saying earlier, I had the potential to get a migraine today, but I think I headed it off with some very strong painkillers. Sorry, IRL stuff got in the way. Oh no worries. I wasn't being like, where have you been? I was just acknowledging I haven't seen you for a while. And it's nice to see you. If you can find clues that answer these 2 questions for any of the suspects, assign them in the section I added and hand over your notebook so we can review your findings. Okay. But you can only submit a suspect once, so you have to be sure. And you should also consider evidence that might clear a suspect. Oh, this is getting complicated. Of course I missed you! I did wonder if like other things have been coming up, because I don't know that I've seen Chelsea online either, but that could just be me not paying enough attention, which is highly likely. Will that be enough to convict them? On its own, no. But no, I don't know why I said it like that. But it's much easier to get a confession when you're presenting solid evidence. From there, it becomes a lot easier to arrest someone. I just realised. Oh, she's being like, oh, that's me being unobservant then. I'm just checking because I think we've got a new cat tree coming for Calcifer. But it'll be my partner that gets like the time slot, but he's not sent me anything. I'm definitely following her, yeah. Definitely following her. I'm gonna go... I need to go through and check that I don't have like... Oh, sorry, I've got something there. Check that I don't have notifications switched off. For some people, I don't... Because I used to get her notifications. I used to. So that's why I was like, oh, should I be live? I shall check. I'll check after stream today. I need to go through that anyway. Yeah, Twitch. It's just Twitch being Twitch. Twitch being shit. I just nearly accidentally went. It's just Twitch being shit. I didn't mean to say it. Twitch being Twitch. She's live right now. Alright, I definitely didn't get that notification. Did I? Oh, it's going to make me log into my phone. Twitch notifications are weird sometimes. It is weird, and I think it decides what it's doing on a daily basis. Oh yeah, we're going into ads in a couple of seconds. They're only on for a minute and a half, and all we're doing is talking to this lovely policeman, so... Did I read that? I think I did. Don't make me regret my choices here. I trust you with enough information to get me in an uncomfortable position. Let me down and I'll make sure thongs. I'll make sure thongs. I'll make sure things become very uncomfortable for you. Got it? I got it. Oh, I've got the fishing game. Don't you worry. I have the fishing game. If I take another break, I'll put the fishing game on. Very well. What did I just say very well to? I wasn't paying attention. You guys just added a brand new case tab to your notebook. Let's have a look. Yeah, I remember. Didn't I write the post-it note? Download fishing game. I did that day. Oh, I know I can have it up while I'm gaming. I'm rationing the fishing game. This button also works when not in conversation with a customer. Oh, there. Select the highlighted tab at the top to navigate to the newly added case for this. This? Okay. This case file, you'll find an overview of each suspect in the case. The evidence you've collected so far on each suspect will be displayed here. Okay. No, I'm rationing it. I'm putting my foot down. I am rationing the fishing game. Gotta let other people catch up there. You're just gonna forever have the high score, like forever. So this. So this is making me think there's going to be multiple cases. I thought it was just going to be this case. That's interesting. It's because you don't want me to get all the good fish. I don't even know which are the good fish, to be fair. I was thinking as well, because you can add in your own things. I was potentially going to do that at some point, but I just always forget to do it, basically, and have a look how you do it. So we don't have anything yet. Okay, got it. But do things get added, or do we add them manually? Case file displays clues that show a suspect's brain, a suspect's motive, the evidence that proves they could have committed the crime, as well as any potential defence that rules them out as a potential culprit, such as an alibi. Oh, excuse me. Once you're confident you know who the culprit is, you can press the submit case button at the bottom of the page. Okay, there. Doing this will summon Hugo. I'm going to summon Hugo. It will review the details of the case and look at the evidence you've collected with a critical eye. I think we're beyond what was in my YouTube video now of the demo. I might have done a bit of this, like, off, like, not recording it, but I can't remember. For now, press the X in the top right to exit the knob. Okay. It's fine with me. Yeah, you get trash as well, don't you? Yeah. I've seen that on, like, when other people use it on other streams. I've seen, like, some of the trash. Like, there's bikes and shopping trolleys and stuff, isn't there? If you're in conversation with Hugo, like you are now, you can also press this button in the bottom right to submit your case. Oh, here? Okay. Once you submit a culprit, your answer can no longer be changed. You only get one shot. Oh, God, I don't like that. I mean, I know that's realistic, but I don't like that. If you submit your case before the deadline has passed, Hugo will leave to present your case to his superior and won't return until the final day. So it would be better to submit on the final day then, do we think? Maybe. It's up to you to find evidence on all suspects and figure out who is innocent and who is guilty. Their fate lies in your hands. Good luck, bartender. Let's make you a drink, huh? I haven't made a drink in a while, come on. I shouldn't, but perhaps just one. Yeah, go on, have a drink. So this is his favourite, or one of his favourites at least, right? Let's clear some space on my mouse mat. Okay, we've done that one a few times now. I'm alright at that one now, I think. Perfect. Well, as perfect as a crime can be. Get a new line, officer. Okay. Oh, can ask him all sorts of stuff. I want to know who I'm working for. Yeah. Come on. You're giving me the tea. Constable Hugo Menz. That's all you need to know. No, I want more. Oh, we can just accept that, or we can push him. Should we ask him what his favourite colour is? What's your favourite colour, Hugo? Blue. Of course it's blue. Of course a police officer's favourite colour is blue. I'm joking, obviously. Hobbies? I am partial to pointless conversation and wasting my time. Well, isn't that a good coincidence? You have no hobbies? If I indulge this line of questioning, will it motivate you to trust me? Yes. I like being a little shit in games that have like dialogue choices. Oh. Sorry. Arrange my apron. Fine, I like building miniatures, and when I was younger I collected model trains. Tell me more. I'm a collector. What more is there to say? We all collect things. You collect useless information, while I collect traits. I thought my information was useful to you, though. It's not that useless, is it? Oh, I like the little cat with the sunglasses on. I like that one. I don't have them anymore, before you ask. I had to leave them back in Belgia. Belgia. Did you have a little railway? And you don't have to make fun of him. God. Yes, and my fiance hated it. Fiance sounds like a downer. All of those objects are with my parents now, is that all? So you got rid of them because your fiance hates them. I'll tell you what you need. A new fiance. Not me. Just a new one. I still have more questions. Tough. Oh. Fair enough. He says he's prepared to answer any of my questions, but not the ones I want to ask. What sort of drink do you usually like, Constable? Well, I like that heart one as well. I always like hover over them, see where they're from. Something with coffee, why? I already know that. It's my job to know. I suppose it is. Do you memorise everyone's favourite drink? Yeah. I tried. Well, that's an admirable goal, but let's not get too chummy. If you want to scribble this in your little notebook, I like anything with coffee, because we drink it a lot in Belgia. Belgia. Reminds me of home. Noting that down. Anything with coffee. Okay. Anything with coffee. You have a fiancé? Indeed I do, and you needn't look so surprised. I am surprised. I have a life outside of work, you know. The lines might sometimes blur, but I'm more than my job. Sure. Is he blushing? Are you blushing? Sir. Either way, my personal life is my business. Mind your own. I'll note that down. Mind your own. Do you know Peter? Do you know my friend Peter? We like Peter. Peter has a storied history with the Bulkovi police. I bet he does. You can usually count on him being on the wrong side of the law. We're working off the assumption that Peter moonlights as a henchman for bigger fish. Maybe even the Brugger Boys gang. I think that's how you say that. Brugger Boys gang under Carla. It makes me wonder whether a boss like Carla could have had something to do with all this. But she's white collar and more interested in larceny and laundering than murder. I need a refresher on what larceny is. Let me Google. My Google history today is going to be strange. No, that's not how you spell that. Larceny. Meaning. Theft of personal property. Oh. In English law, larceny was replaced as a statutory crime by theft in 1968. It's just theft. It's just theft. I know what laundering is. Any more questions? Why are you doing a detective? Yeah, because he's a constable. Why is he doing a detective's job? This isn't his job, surely. Because those idiots are so busy chasing promotions, they forget to actually look for criminals. Oh dear. Oh dear. One of them confided in me how he figured out all the victims of the Bukovi Boulevard killer are all blonde women. Uh-oh. We got 2 blonde women. This woman's blonde, so is this one. That's not good. He condescendingly told me to keep that to myself and be a good constable. Well, thanks for telling me. I can tolerate them being competitive, but not when there's human lives at stake. That's true. I didn't expect you to be so noble. I did. He gives off noble, does he not? I think he does. I'm prepared to answer any of your... Oh, sorry. Sorry. Oh. Oh, we got him drunk enough for him to answer that. Never mind. Right, have we got anything we can show him? These are the things he gave us. Sis. I've already shown him. Because you can show him as many as you want, I'm just going to show him everything. I'm just going to show... That sounds wrong. I'm going to show him all the clues. Asking a criminal about crime. Smart. Report what you find from this line of investigation. We can't fail to follow any leads here. Okay. Yeah. It's probably not much point in showing him some of these, but I just want to cover all bases because I can show him as many of them as I want. Yes, I know. The constabulary should have shut that place down a long time ago. I confess I prefer it here. Thought it's a strange place for us to be working as detectives. I think that's supposed to be though. Though it's a strange place for us to be working as detectives together. Okay. So you get like tiny little bits of conversation even though it's not furthering the case. This is just him saying that the last drop was his favourite bar. Based on his presence alone, I think he's worth considering. I agree he's a key person of interest. Investigating him thoroughly is worthwhile. Okay. I thought I clicked on the wrong thing there. Should I tell him about what his job is? Isn't that kind of like snitching on him? I like Peter. Let's try. This might be a mistake. So, he collects debts for a living now, does he? Do you think Peter's criminal past is related to the case? It's a different kind of crime, though. I'm certainly considering it as an avenue of investigation. Debt collection can get violent, and Natalia Reid was a gambler. There may be a connection. Someone at the nightcap might know if Natalia had debts. Ask around about her. Okay. I see. He gave us these, but I'm interested to see what he says if you show him his own clues. The lighter? Why are you showing me this again? Do you smoke, Hugo? Barkeep, I am not a suspect. Who says? You asked me to investigate it. I'm just curious. Of course I smoke. Oh, we're obviously in that kind of time, aren't we? Of course I smoke. Why wouldn't I? You need something to help you relax. I'm an underpaid constable with a bulging caseload and a junior detective snapping at my heels while we both chase the same promotion. Tobacco is the safest stimulant I could choose. Debatable, but okay. Right, but aren't cigarettes expensive? I don't know what you're hinting at, but that's enough now. Oh, he said he was underpaid. It's just connecting the dots. Syringe. See, I feel like I got good Hugo related information there, so I'm going to show him all of these. I don't know anything more than I've already told you. Let's work together to find out how it all fits in the bigger picture. It's your job to present this to our suspects and see how they respond. They'll likely have their guard down around you, so we might learn something. Yeah, that didn't give us anything. Last one. Blonde victims. I might have overshared when I had a few too many drinks. Let's not discuss that further. I trust your discretion on this. So he shouldn't know that. I suppose it is information about the killer though. Maybe you can piece something together with this. Maybe. Maybe. Okay, I think we're done with Hugo for the time being. Bye bye. Yes. I have a bar to run. And I have a case to work on. Good evening, barkeep. Oh, he's going to sit there. So that... Oh, so if we find something out, we can just call him back and go, here, look at this. Look at this. Right. I might just see if I can do one more day. Just thinking time-wise and the fact there's a lot of reading and my voice is struggling a little bit. What's your name again? Alina. Yeah, Alina. You want a drink? Let's get her a drink first, because she's only got 2 actions. If we get her a drink, she might let us ask her more stuff. Yeah, yes, get me drunk. Okay. Jeez. So she likes the poison drop. But that won't get her drunk enough. That's an awful thing to say, but... But she might like us more, so maybe we try it. Because she might tell us more because she likes us more. What does this one look like? Poison drop. Not that interesting to look at. Oh, she likes that though. Oh, I'm going to enjoy this one. Delicious. Let's catch up on all the gossip. So it gave us 2 more actions. Because this must be up to like number 2. Okay. Oh, there's loads though. What is going to be more important? Or maybe I should show her some clues. That looks like one of my cocktails I like. Oh, does it? I think I might be a little bit of a... Because I don't think I ever did drink cocktails because I don't drink anymore. But when I didn't drink cocktails. And I think in my head, cocktails is like, oh, it has to look absolutely ridiculous. It looks tasty, but like compared to the others on the menu, they're all like fancy and they've got all sorts of like... I'm just a magpie, really. Maybe because she's blonde, we do the blonde victims thing. Maybe. I made her sad. Thanks for making me feel vulnerable. I'm so sorry. Oh, what? Really? She's not in a bad mood, though. Let's show something else. No, maybe I should be asking her more about herself. Did you know you might be a victim? Oh god, I need hydrate and a posture check there, don't I? I was like... Even though I'm standing up, I still went like shrimp. Thanks for the hydrate reminder though. It will help my voice. Posture. Although I am slightly resigned to the fact that I'll always have bad posture, but I should try, I suppose. What do you do for work? Nothing. She's like an open book, isn't she? I guess you don't need to. Exactly. My family's fallen into wealth through sheer luck. Isn't that nice? And I won't let us fall out again. I have plans to keep us where we need to be. My dad might end up losing his fortune again, but I'll be glad to take him in when that time comes. Okay. Did you ever work? Sure, and for a man who... It doesn't matter, that's all in the past. No! My god, it's like getting blood out of a stone. Okay, I've got 2 actions left. Anything you do in your spare time? Right, Maria, who isn't here now, already told us that you play chess together. Oh, thanks for the like, Claire. Much appreciated. Maria's not here. I suppose I could just ask both of these actually. I've still got 2. Unless one of the clues. Should really be asking her about these. But also, should have got her the other drink. It'd give me more actions, I think. Right, let's ask her about her and Maria. What about us? Are you 2 dating? Maria? No, but we're close. I think Maria wants to be. That's all I'm saying. I must have been mistaken then. I get it a lot. Why are you winking at me when you say that? Alina is still blushing. This topic seems to be something she wouldn't discuss unless she really trusts you. Ah. So do I need... Yeah, oh my god, I need to be here on like the affection thing. That's a while away. I might actually, with my last one, show her another clue. Let's go the syringe. For I don't know what reason. Photograph of a syringe. What's this about? Know anything about it? Too much. Suspicious. Too much. I saw plenty of those at the hospital back when I was working as a nurse. You were a nurse? Sometime before my dad earned our fortune, I worked at the Bukovi hospital. Those syringes were used every day over there. I switched jobs last year and became an assistant for Dr. Durand. She's Killian's mum, if you've met him. Yeah, it's his mum. While working there, I noticed she uses the exact same ones. For whatever reason, she locks them in a cabinet. Is it away from her son? Is her son the serial killer? Did you have access to them? Of course I did. I think she locked them away because of Killian. Why? I returned the key the day I quit the job though. Strange topic, syringes. I'm just glad I never have to use them now that I'm happily unemployed. It's a pretty good position to be in, isn't it? Happily unemployed. Glad your fortune changed. Wait, is that the time? I should get going. Okay, well, that was a good move to show the syringe then. That gave us some information. So I think we should talk to this dude now. Because she mentioned him. Let's get him a drink. What else would I be here for? The ambience? Maybe. He likes this one. And it does get him tipsy. But I think, was he the one that he said he liked, like, sweet stuff? And this gets him to, like, drunk. He might talk more when he's drunk. Should we try and get him drunk? That's an awful thing to say. But here we go. Yeah, this one looks like a fancy cocktail, like what I think of when I think cocktail, which is bad, probably. Yeah, it's like fancy. He likes it. Okay. Is it one of his favourites, though? Where is he? Where is he? Where is that? No, it's not. Okay, okay. Right. Got 4 actions now. I might use this for 1 just because there's only 1 option left here anyway. And then the rest for the clues. Because I want to ask him about the syringe, definitely. You're right, I don't enjoy this. The drinks are well enough made, thank you. But I simply can't become accustomed to the taste. I must persevere. You don't have to. You don't have to drink. You don't have to, you know. Me and this character are just the same, I think. It does look like the more fancy ones, but those are really sweet sometimes. I like strong ones, yeah. In my experience, the small ones, you can taste the flavour more. Got it. I'm one of those people that when I did drink, I don't actually like the taste of alcohol, so I would drink anything that made it not taste like the alcohol, to be honest. So I think that's probably why I would like the cocktails that look all like fruity and sweet and stuff, because then I wouldn't be able to taste it. That's why I don't drink, because I wasn't drinking to enjoy the drink, if that makes sense. Part of the reason why I stopped. I started going to bars to be around Alina and Wendy. With a killer going on the loose, I'd like to keep an eye on them. But not Maria. Poor Maria. Very gallant. No, I'm gonna ask him what his endgame is. I don't trust this dude. What's your endgame? Yeah, exactly. I've had my eye on Alina for a bit. We've gone on a few dates. I think she really likes me, but she has a guard dog. Oh, that's why you don't like Maria. Maria's hackles are up and she has fangs. I think she's right too. Drink strong whiskey, so yeah. Sake. I've never tried sake. Never tried it, but I do imagine I wouldn't like it probably. I didn't always drink like Alco Pops and stuff like that, but I did. I was usually a vodka and coke kind of person. Or Bacardi and coke or something like that. Or something with lemonade in it. Hackles are up, she has fangs. Poor Maria. Pay Maria to a guard dog. In fact, I was thinking of paying for Maria to attend a distant chess tournament just to have more time with Alina alone. Ugh. Perhaps take her to Merry Auberge for steak roulade. Mind keeping that to yourself? Why should I? Oh no, give me the option not to. Come on. A nice vodka and coke, so yeah. Good. It's stressful though, trying to keep my intentions secret. This dude gives off, like, would complain about being friend-zoned. That's what he's giving off. Don't like it. Don't like you. Sleazy. Also feel like it's fair to have a guard in this situation. Yeah. He just doesn't like a pal being around. Because to put it bluntly, he wants to get in her pants. That's the only reason he doesn't like. He's thinking about himself. I'm only here in pursuit of the object of my affection, and this constant boozing is worrying my mum a great deal. Okay, why? Why? What would happen if you got drunk, Killian? Would you be trying to get the syringes out of the cupboard? I usually wouldn't listen to her, but she holds great sway over my disposable income. Oh dear. Oh dear. I really don't like this dude. I would be so amused if this is a red herring. Like, you're supposed to think he's the problem and he's not really. That would be funny. He's going to take the syringes. He's not going to need a key when he gets drunk. He's just going to bust his way in. Okay. So, we've done all of these options. Let's start showing him some clues. Okay, so I think the Alina's old job and the syringe one are the most important. How many actions do I have? 3. Let's start with Alina's old... No, let's start with the syringe to ease him in gently. I'm going to drive home again now, so we'll see you again when I get home. If you leave before I get home, hope you have a lovely night and day. Oh, thank you. You too, you too. I'm not sure if I'll still be going. It's all dependent on whether my voice gives out, but yeah. If I'm not here anymore when you get back, I'll hopefully see you next time. But yeah. Have a safe drive home. Let's show him the syringe, see what he says. Oh, he's just going to admit it. That syringe looks familiar. Does it? Does it, Killian? It does. Of course, my mum is a medical professional, so we have some of these lying around her surgery. Good luck with the voice to drink water. That is a good point. Let me drink some water. It's probably not helping that I've got the fan on. It is probably drying the air out, but I also don't want to get really warm. She even has some at her home practice behind lock and key, obviously. Yeah, apparently for you. Because of you. You should ask Alina about this stuff if you haven't already. She used to briefly work for my mother and actually used them. Yeah, we know. She did. Yes, it's how we got initially acquainted, you see. She was always a bright thing, but back then she was just a nurse. Now she's come into wealth, she has really bloomed. So you wouldn't have even looked at her then, would you? Anyway, unlike me, she carried a key and actually had access to the cabinet where these things are stored. To be honest, Alina is potentially suspicious as well because she hates the victim. Like, she called her an evil something. I can't remember what she called her. Evil something, though. So she's maybe not innocent either. Naturally, she returned it after resigning, but my mother decided to change the locks nevertheless. Yeah, probably for you. Can't be trusted. Okay. So he has already kind of talked to us about this, so... maybe it's a waste of time to ask him about that. I'll go blonde victims first, and then we'll decide what the last one's going to be. Blondes? I love blondes. Is this too obvious that he's... I think it's him. But I think that might be too obvious. Another reason this killer must be stopped. What, so there's more blondes for you? Okay. Right, last one. Surprised that didn't result in a clue that he likes blondes. I'm going to ask him about the lighter first, because he did already tell us about Alina. What does he think of the lighter? A lighter? Goddess, I'm not sure what this has to do with me. Are you a smoker, Killian? Killian looks uncomfortable, as if recalling an unpleasant memory. He looks you up and down. Rude, don't do that. Absolutely not. So, why is he taking his... The son of a doctor knows better than to engage in such unhealthy habits, what, like drinking? Despite his words, Killian twitches nervously. Smart man. If I don't get home soon, my mother will lock me out. Bye. Bye. I think we should show Mr. Policeman some of these. Has he got anything else to ask? No. Let's show him some of these clues, shall we? So Alina's old job. Interesting, so one of the suspects has seen and used syringes while working as a nurse. Considering what our murder weapon is, that's very interesting indeed. It is, isn't it? I think we can piece something together with this. I'm prepared to answer you. Okay, I've already read that. I do that every single time. Dr. Durand. So when we talk about Dr. Durand referring to his mother... yeah. Interesting, the doctor may just be a key piece of our puzzle. Try and see if this fits together with the evidence we already have. Okay. Goodbye for now. Yeah. I think we'll just keep going in order. Is this Clara? Yeah, Clara. What have I missed? Oh, drink first. She likes the one that's in like the copper mug thing. Yeah, the copper bullet. I think this is her only favourite as well, from what I remember. Lovely. Cucumber. Okay, so we've got us a tipsy. Do we need her to tell us about her job? Let's ask her about the victim first, I think. I guess I've seen her a few times before. The murder. She was in the Spire Lounge in the hotel a lot. Same as Elliot, Olivia, and even Alina once or twice. Okay. Olivia. That's the fancy woman who likes talking about herself. That could be two people. The blonde one. Did Natalia mix with anyone else? Oh. I saw her and Olivia order together at the bar. That stuck with me, because Olivia is kinda a big deal, even amongst that lot. And everyone formed a crowd around her. Okay. I saw her hanging out with Elliot once or twice too. Usually away from the bar though, over at the Vantage booths. Interesting. So does he like blondes too? Yeah, now that I think about it, Alina brought Killian along too. I remember that pretty well because he asked me out. I mean, I don't wear a badge or anything, but do I look like I'm out here trying to date men? It's a look of disgust on her face as well. Do I look like I want to date men? Oh god, that's funny. No, I get it. That's funny. Alright, so this doesn't cost me an action, so I'm going to ask her. I love ginger ale in my drinks. If I didn't have to be so careful with my coin, I'd only ever drink copper bullets. Is that weird? It's not that weird. Glad you think so. Okay. So is there anything... Can I even look at the menu? No, I can't look at the menu outside of that. I think she only likes that one drink. I might ask her about a... I might ask her this one about it being risky and then ask about 2 clues, potentially. Probably. Then again, I could get hit by a radio carriage tomorrow without crossing the road. That would be unfortunate. While crossing the road. You have a point. Seafood says boats are safest in a harbour, but that's not what boats are built for. I can't think of anything I love that couldn't kill me. Also, just because something is a rule doesn't make it right. I agree. Right, let's see about these clues. She's blonde. Should I ask her? Because Alina was really friggin' offended by that, but... Maybe I ask about these instead. So let's ask about the lighter. A lighter? What's that got to do with me? Do you smoke, Clara? There's no way in Hades I can afford cigarettes. Though I can swipe some from time to time from Norval, the bellhop. You steal them? Yeah, he's usually drunk on Monday morning, so I can swipe them. But I sure as sugar can't buy any, and Norval is wising up, so it's getting harder and harder to nab some. Okay. Is this... Hold on. Last action. I'm gonna try and ask them all about these 2 things, I think. Yeah. Syringe. Cryptic. I don't think this is relevant. Let me think of something else. I can't. Oh wait, I have work tomorrow. I gotta get some sleep, so good luck with the bar. Because like, she's blonde and Alina's blonde, so they're potentially more likely to be victims, but that doesn't mean they don't know anything, you know? Ask this suspicious fellow. Oh, actually, let me just check something. I just want to check. Just want to check a thing. Quickly. Sorry about that. I was just checking my emails quickly. I just realised, oh, I'm expecting something, but it's not there. Elliot sits down with a cigarette in his mouth and pulls a box of matches from his bottom pocket. Right, we're asking him about the lighter, for sure. We discourage smoking. There's a menthol and they make you smell breath good. Maybe you make your smell breath good. Make your breath smell good. If you must. I must. Yeah. Ooh, we haven't asked any of this yet. Oh, I nearly forgot then. Drink first. Drink first. What does he like? Mint punch. Oh. That doesn't give us much, but he does like it, and I think it'll increase the infection thing. So he might tell us more. Let's go with this. Ah, it nearly got me! I've seen this one before. Tasty drink. Okay, so now we've got 4. Well, let's ask him this. In case he tells us something else. A well-made one. Do I need to be more specific? I think you do. Exactly. Something minty with soda. I like to feel fresh and awake after a drink. Alcohol doesn't make you sleepy. I've developed my constitution till it no longer inhibits my focus. Alcohol sharpens my senses. Are you sure about that? That doesn't sound scientific. Indeed, and a drink with a clean clean mouthfeel livens the senses, not to mention how much it encourages... Not to mention how much it encourages intimacy with the opposite sex. Fresh breath is essential. I don't know what it is about that statement. I cringed internally and externally at that. Just hold off on the fruit punch. Feminine drinks reduce male vim and vigour and encourage the production of black bile in the body, which makes one melancholic and, I believe, less virile too. God, you're disgusting. Oh God, just stop. I didn't ask. Pouring vodka into fruit juice is a waste, like a sophisticated gentleman wasting his time on tittle-tattle with loose women and mannerless men. You're a mannerless man. Some men are born for better things, and they deserve better drinks too. I don't like this dude, and I don't like the blonde dude. Noted. So he's not gonna like the fruit drink then, is he? Should I just make him one? I don't like him anyway. Did that... Because does it tell you the ones they don't like? No. Wait, it might on the menu next time we get to that. Okay. So, let's ask him about Natalia Reid. You do know who that is. What's her face said you were talking to? What's her face said? I'd be shit at this if I was doing it in real life. No. Bukovi is a big city. Would I even remember her? She worked nearby. This is Bukovi Boulevard. Everyone is nearby. We need to show him. Isn't there a clue? Yeah, so she said she's seen them talking to her. So let's present him with that now. Because he just lied. I didn't know Natalia Reid. I have no idea who she was. Elite's brow is furrowed, and though he is clearly perturbed, you have difficulty reading his emotions. Oh, I think we needed to get him more drunk. You can stop lying now. What makes you sure I'm lying? Someone saw you with her at the hotel. Yeah. Elliot pauses for so long you're not sure he heard you. Squinting, he examines the empty glass like it holds the secrets of the universe. Well? Right. Yes. Oh, he's sweating now. Natalia, I knew her, but again, barely. We met once or twice while we were drinking. I've got a clue. I intimated I might find her attractive, to a degree. Oh my god. She made it very clear to everyone that my feelings were not reciprocated. He's again another one that will be complaining about getting friend-zoned. Why did you lie? Because it was an embarrassing experience and I don't like to relive it. Right, but she's been murdered, dude. You're a bartender. It should be none of your business. Are you going to serve me or are you done? I'm done. Okay. So we've got 2 actions left. I kind of want to ask him this reputation thing. Yeah. I'm here to enjoy my drinks and escape my troubles, thank you. If I want to hear petty gossip, I'll join the girls hanging out at the tea house. I don't like him. Okay. Hold, are we on the last one? Yeah. To make it count. I want to ask him the blonde victims thing as well. Because he's showing a pattern. What are you actually talking about? I don't know what you're asking me. Oh, fuck! I've got work tomorrow, so I'm going to see you. Bye, won't miss you. So do we get a clue about him being rejected? Yeah. I'm going to show Hugo that. Where is it? Oh, we show him both of these actually. Confront Elliot and Alina with this and see how they respond. Oh, so I can do that on the next day. Watch out for the quivering lip or the twitching eye. I did tell Elliot, didn't I? And that's what resulted in this rejection one. It's a motive one. Interesting. The sting of rejection can be a powerful motive. Well done. I get a bad feeling about this guy, but we'll need solid evidence. This must go before a judicar. Judicar? Judicar. Judicar? So our case must be rock solid. For rejection to be a motive for murder, he'd need to have a short temper indeed. Somebody said that. Try shaking the tree and see what falls out. Confronting him might do the trick. I'm prepared to answer any of your questions. Okay, sorry, I just didn't mean to read that. Okay, so we've shown him all of that. Goodbye. Yes. Just keeping an eye on the time because I did go a bit late yesterday and I regretted it in terms of my lunch. Oh, let's talk to our landlord, shall we? Good evening. I wouldn't mind a sip of something after a long day of reading. Evening, Vincent. Vinny, you might say. They say conversation is a dying art. Let's prove them wrong. Oh, this is going to be a long one. Let's give you some booze. A drink, Vincent? Yeah, and he likes this one. That was easy. The ties come a bit low. I made it worse. It's because I'm trying to do it in my like camera and that's... I don't know if it's flipped, but... Better than it was. Okay. I think I'm going to go straight to the point with him. Let's ask him about this first though. Something classy with red wine served over ice. Though feel free to experiment if inspiration strikes. Okay. And a lemon. I love sucking on the lemon afterwards. Okay. What do you know about Natalia Reid? Vincent looks down when you mention her name. He licks his lips considering his next words carefully. I've been thinking back to when we met briefly at my accountant's office. She was smart, charming, and she knew when to drop that stiff Bukovi formality and be a little more laid back with her clients. I know she liked to drink. My accountant complained that she turned up worse for wear once or twice, so I imagine temperance was an issue. Okay. It was also no secret to my accountant that Natalia struggled financially due to her stubborn gambling addiction. How she managed to finance it is a mystery. Indeed. I suppose it makes sense that she'd frequent speakeasies after the prohibition. So, there really is a killer on the loose then. Yeah. Ghastly. I hope our customers tread lightly. Me too. And let's ask him what he thinks of Killian. He's a boy in a man costume. Petty and unkind. I agree. I'm against cuffing a child round the ear, but if his mother had lifted a hand now and then, he might have grown up to be a decent human. I don't know about that, but... His family name is a good one, which is why his bad behaviour is a shock. Vandalism, theft, scuffles, also unnecessary when his family has just run into money. Killian is trouble and those close to him need to show a firmer hand. Yeah, he's a bit of a brat. He taps the bar in annoyance. Typical of the nouveau riche. Nouveau riche. They can buy everything but class. Oh, so there's a whole like old money, new money thing going on. That goes especially for Killian. Anything he can't obtain through money, he will attempt to obtain using less savoury means. The boy doesn't understand the concept of the word no. Right. They say conversation is a dying art. Let's prove them wrong. I might leave the rest because I've only got 2 actions left, and let's show him some clues. So he told us that one. I'm tempted to ask him about Elliot and to ask him about this thing with Killian. Let's do this. The Killian one. Killian's mother, yes, I met her a few times. Wonderful doctor, though she could improve as a parent. Right? So judgy about somebody else's parenting. It baffles me how such a brilliant mind could birth something with a complete lack of thinking whatsoever. Nature is rarely consistent. Dude. That one, and then the Elliot one. About him being rejected, potentially. I have no idea what you're on about. Okay. Look at the time. I simply cannot linger any longer. I've slept on the chaise longue. Probably said that awfully. Upstairs before, and my back did not thank me. Good night. Okay. I did get a new clue from that, so let's show what's his face. I got a clue for you. Debt. She was in debt. So she had debts. You should look into how this could be related to the case. Money is a powerful motivator. I'm prepared to... Why do I do that every single time? Yes, please. Right. Last dude. Sad man. Father Lacey. Please share something happy with me. I need to talk to someone who is not confessing mortal sins. Okay. Oh. Do you have a favourite drink? That is like choosing my favourite hymn. Too difficult. Indulge me. He takes a deep breath and eyes the shelves like he is poisoned, and they hold the antidote. You hold the rim of a glass like you're ready to serve. He taps his fingers along the bright wood of the bar top and clicks his tongue once. It will probably be the night count that you serve here. It has a bitter aftertaste that resonates with me. Any reason? Much of life is bitter, might as well embrace it. Mix the bitterness in with other ingredients which make it palatable. Oh, dude. I mean, he's not wrong, but... Okay, the night count. I have a feeling that is that really, like, strong one. Father. It makes me think of my vows. But priest are taught it is worse to abominate... Did I say that? Worse to abominate wine than to imbibe it. So it's worse to make it into an evil thing than to actually drink it. That's interesting too. So I will choose the lesser sin. Okay. If he likes this one, well, let's make him it, but it's way over his tolerance. It's a bat. It's a bat, isn't it? That's a nice look at it. It's the orange. Looks nice. These drinks have really disturbed my equilibrium tonight. I should get back to the mons. So it made him that drunk. I couldn't talk to it. So maybe him talk to him first and then give him his favourite drink. Or give him a less strong drink. I think we've done everything then. Because he didn't give us any extra clues today. No. Right, so to end the conversation, I'm going to end the day. And I think I'm probably going to end the stream as well, because my voice is definitely a little bit... I'm struggling a little bit. Okay. Bye-bye. Yes. Kitty. So, I wonder if we can do anything with any of these. So, I think...
Oh, hell yeah.
This. Oh, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. That scared me a little bit. I was concentrating. No? Really? Do you actually have all of them? Can I link? No. What about... Oh. I feel like there's no point linking this because I already... Oh, never mind. Never mind. Alina the assassin. Oh, so this is the knife one. So this is like... What's not the motive one? That you have the means. It's motive and means, isn't it, really? So she's proficient with syringes because of her old job. Where did that go? Did that go in here? Okay, so that's that one. I'm going to put this one back. And let's put Killian and the syringe together. Killer Killian. Recognize the syringe because of his mother. Yeah, so he technically has access. So then... Got Alina and Killian there. Probably don't need these anymore. Talia's dead. Surely this. Criminal collector. Peter yeah, so he collects debts. She was in debt and he knows her. I'll be sad if it's Peter. I like Peter. Okay, so we've got 2 motives here and we've got 2 means. But we don't have anybody that has a motive and means yet. Is there anything else? So I suppose mostly what we're looking for here is the means for him and him, but then the motive for these. Do I have any of that right now? What about this and this? No. Notice the string goes green. Makes me think that when it goes green that there is going to be something there. I'm just going to snooze the ad. I think I've only got 1 left. But I should be finishing soon anyway. And there's no point ending on an ad, is there? I don't think there's anything else I can match up there. But this is looking good so far. Right, I'm going to end the day. Yes, please. And then I'm going to end the stream. Just going to make sure nothing... No? Nobody's... Okay, we're good. Let's quick save. Nice. And can I just exit? I save here as well. Oh god, I haven't saved once. Is that it done? Ah, then if I load, is it there? Yeah, that's my manual one. Okay. Go back out to the main menu. Yes, please. And then I'm gonna quit. Right. There we go. I enjoyed that. It's a lot of reading. But I think at the very least I'm going to stream it again to solve this. Because I'm getting the feeling that there's more cases. That it's not just this one. That will solve this one and then somehow we'll end up solving another one. I'm not entirely sure how that's going to happen. I've got like a little dot in my head. I keep forgetting I've got that little sprout on there. I keep seeing it and going, what's that? But yeah, I enjoyed my little like, let's move my microphone out. My little like bartender outfit while doing it. Oh, I made myself laugh too much. So there might be other things I can do that for. If something just, you know, if I get inspired to do it for something, then I will. But like, I'm not really at the like, let's create a cosplay kind of thing. I'm just like, I'm at the point, I've got some of that stuff. I could do that. Do you know what I mean? I'm debating whether to raid or not. Mostly because I'm probably gonna have to raid and run anyway. Let me see. We could go and see Hannah again. She's playing Claire Obscure, and I am interested to watch that. Yeah, let's run. Let's run. Oh god, I've lost it. Let's read. Let's go. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Right. Thank you for anybody that joined me. Thank you for anybody that chatted. Thank you to anybody that liked, the follows, anything like that. Thank you. Oh, I'm dying. Very much appreciated. I probably won't be back tomorrow, but if I'm back this week, it'll be Friday and probably Friday morning. So I will hopefully see you then. My voice is literally on its last legs right now. So yeah, we'll go on raid Hannah and I will hopefully see you soon. Bye bye.